Finding those levels too. Look at that 4-punch combination.
It's a masterclass right now from Shakur Stevenson. That's what you're seeing. A masterclass. And Shakur meets him with a straight left hand.
Oh, and there's a knockdown scored with the left hand.
Right now, we're going to give him his just due. Shout out to my brother, Just Due.
Yo, you know the deal. We back again. We never slacking. Word 'em up. Ladies and guys, whether if you drunk or you high, it's time to pay respects to the illest man alive. If you think you got a point, he'll shrink you down to size. And from there it's downhill like a slinky or a slide. Open your eyes, got a deep connection with the rise, so you might see them jump in whenever they go live. Peep it, this channel blowing up now, it's not a secret. With tons of exclusive interviews to listen to. Them other channels I hate, but yo, they missing clues. They start narratives, sip the goose and twist the truth. It don't take a rocket scientist to get the proof. Just click the live at 4 p.m. Eastern time. But when you chime in, make sure you keep it kind. But if cowards want to debate, then it's feasting time. My man Jusdueboxing shine busy all the time. Grind 24/7, 365. Videos he might have 365. My rhyme's sick, they make you do a 365. You get a rich if you think you fit to survive. It's Jusdueboxing, time to click the live. Ain't no beginners, if you soft, you ain't down to ride. I crush you, respect too, it's Jusdu. He got the illest boxing show on the internet. The boy been a threat and he ain't even had dinner yet. Word 'em up. Yeah. You know what time it is. "4 p.m. Eastern. Click the link.
What's good? What's good? Salute to the family. How y'all feeling on this good Friday, man? We back to build on this boxing. My apologies. I'm tardy for my own party. Tardy for my own party, y'all. But we here. You know, I was running around a little bit, man. Finally got situated, man. I said we gotta come talk to the family and build on this boxing. It's the last day of the month. Happy Halloween. But we gonna have some fun, man. As always, man. We gonna laugh a little bit like we always do, man. Y'all already know. Y'all already see it in the title. Y'all see it. Y'all know what's going on, huh? Y'all know what's going on. I've been laughing for the last few hours, man. Laughing at this little fake outrage, man. The people running around mad and shit. People mad at pissed off with Shakur, Raymond Ford. Really Shakur. Let's just be honest. They ain't mad at nobody else. They don't care. He could have brought every southpaw in the world. Man, he could have brought Loma back from retirement in the camp to help him. And none of it would have hit the way it hit when they said oh man, none of it hit. None of it hit like this shit hit, bro. Oh man, that shit diffy. They like, man, look at him, traitor. You gotta watch him. He's such a snake. You gotta You're gonna work with the enemy to beat up your brother. The nerve of him. What a coon. Oh shit. Let me say what's up to the fam before we keep going. CJ, what it do, family? How you feeling? Peace to the Queen Shower. Dope live, always good, great commentary and perspective as well. Much love to the Queen Shower, man. Legacy remains. What it do, homie? Peace to the Queen. Lisa, how you feeling on this good Friday? Judah Vision, my brother. 2 cents, what's good with it, bro? Yeah, 4 p.m. hit a little different, man. It hit me up. Said regulator, Shakur, then Jake ass up. Slithering snake. Yo, somebody at McQueen, somebody said Shakura is the meaning of slithering snake. At McQueen, they pissed off. He's off coast. The nerve of him. I can't believe he would, work with the enemy to harm his brethren. That's what's wrong with us now. We don't stick together. This is what I mean. This is why I don't like Shakur. This is why I can't stand him now. Nobody watches him. See, this is why nobody watches him now. Nobody's paying for his fights. He just clout chasing. He just attaching his name to Tank Davis. That's all. He's like Shakur, like, look at me, everybody. He want to be seen. Yo, I seen it all, bro. I've been laughing. Yeah, I've been laughing since I seen this. But what I say remains, though. Remember when I said initially, I kept saying, no picture, no video, no none of that with Shakur Stevenson. I told you the minute that was the case, it was no way he was going to allow that opportunity to pass without taking a picture. Told y'all that. Told you. When you see the pictures, then you know it's real. But even with this, like, what do y'all think they doing? Going full on sparring? What you think about to teach them the game? Teach me the motherfucking game, ghost. What y'all nervous? Let me find out that Jersey, that Brick City native got y'all quaking, man. What y'all nervous? This ain't nothing but an exhibition. This shit is all good fun. If y'all don't relax, and yeah, I'm saying it, relax. Take a chill pill. It's okay. It's just a little bit of boxing. Now, look, I could see if this was on the official record, maybe y'all might have something. Maybe, just maybe, you might have a little leg to stand on. But this is an exhibition, yo, where we being honest, nobody's probably getting knocked down, knocked out, any of that. Why are we overreacting? Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Y'all think somebody getting knocked out? If it's anybody, it's going to be Jake. Tank ain't going in there getting knocked out. You get what I'm trying to say? I could see if it was like for their records, bro. It's not even, they got this listed as a hybrid bout. Go look it up. A hybrid bout. They got their own category, bro. You dig me? Chill out, everybody. Let's enjoy the show, the festivities. Yeah, I know he said it's the circus, but he said Jake reached out and he said, I could go pick his brain, give him a little game. You know what I mean? I could tint his windows real quick. You get what I'm saying? I could go tint his windows, get a bag real quick. You know what I mean? Get some, get the people mad and shit. Piss the people off. That what Core doing? Piss the people off. You know what I mean? Jordan, my dog, was good with it, man. My behind the hands TV, my brother. You know it, man. He said, stop being off cold, bro. Got my bad. It's just an expedition, expedition. Just an expedition, Ace, what's good, family? How you feeling, bro? Shout out to my dog, Ace, man. Jay Peasy is in the building. Chris Mannix of Sports Illustrated is reporting that Jake Paul's team is looking for a replay. Oh, shit. Wow. Oh, that's what my guy just sent me to the DM. Hold on. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Pac-Man ATL. Tay, my dog, what's good with it? Hey, Tay, it's in my community section, bro. I got it pinned in my community section because when you do this format, like, it probably won't let you click it. So, where you go right to my community post, and it's right there. You can click the link. It's right there. Shout out to my dog. Man, my guy. Rolling Stone, he said you were mad, though, when Boots was no. Whoa. Time out. Flag on the motherfucking play. Flag on the motherfucking play. Hold up, Rolling Stone. You flag on the play. You must don't know where you at. Show me a clip, some audio, a post, if anywhere where I complained about that. I was telling people the same thing. You get me? It's like, when you go to my Yeah, when you click like my channel logo, where it got like home, live, posts, you know where the community post section at is right there in my community. The link is pinned there. Yeah, hold on, Rolling Stones flag on the play. You must don't know where you at, G. This just do boxing, not just complain about boxing. So what I'm telling you is, I said the same thing when they was complaining about boots. You get what I'm saying? I said the same thing, bro. That shit is not, and that was a real fight, but I still said the same thing. Why? Because sparring boots is not gonna magically give you the sauce to beat Crawford. Just like sparring Shakur is not gonna magically give Tank the sauce to beat Tank. Like, the amount of experience that he got to make up for between him and Tank is insurmountable. He'll never be able to make up for that. You get what I'm trying to say? So, you got the wrong person. Ask anybody in here. I don't complain about boxing. I enjoy it. It's entertainment. It's the show. You get me? It's really a show. You know what I mean? And at 12 threes, what it do? What's good with it? Shout out to my dog, Al Booger, man, being a member for over 2 years, man. That shit went by super quick. And I appreciate all the support. Shout out to my dog. Y'all double tap that screen. Hit that like button. Sub to the channel if you knew. We hit 11K. You know what I'm saying? We hit 11K yesterday. Shout out to the famo. We're going to keep building. But yeah, Tay, if you're still in the building, that's how you do it. Just hoping it, just hit the, my channel logo. And then it'll navigate you from home to live, the videos. You know how you search through that little, you know what I mean? And you'll see it right in the post, right in the community section. Or I could try to drop it here. I don't think it'll let you click it though. Wow, man. I'm about to pull this up. I'm about to put this on here. Wow, this is crazy. Just that quick, huh? Hold on, let's get to it though, man. Let's get to it. And look, they would have did all this whining. If they get a replacement, bro, and y'all did all this whining, bro, there you go. There go my dog, right there. Yo, what's good, bro?
Oh shit, what's happening, just dude?
What's good with it, man?
Shit, man, they told me you had showed the post of that little hoe ass nigga yesterday.
Yeah, I had pulled that joint up. I seen. But
Man.
Just to tell you, I gotta say it because you here. We ain't going for no Tay Jones slander, G.
You know what I mean? That's why, hey man, it's crazy, bro, cause a nigga at the gym, you know what I mean? A nigga at the gym, I'm talking about shit we're going on over what the fuck we got going on, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then like shit, I see the nigga say some shit where he say, I say, damn, what the fuck this nigga here talking about?
Yeah, right.
But shit, if you read the tweet, even before then, when niggas started talking about Brown, I'm like, bro, that's how I know y'all niggas be watching what I do. Because I'm not even talking about and one of them niggas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, man, but like I say, man, fuck nigga gonna do what fuck nigga gonna do.
Straight like that.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck nigga gonna do what the fuck nigga gonna do regardless, though. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like that was some hoe ass shit, cause, bro, like, to be honest with you, bro, a nigga didn't even know them niggas was having an open workout.
Right.
Niggas didn't, bro. Honestly, it's only two things I said about that fight, bro. I say shit. Niggas say muscles don't win fights, but every time I seen this nigga post, he the only nigga flexing.
Right. Now that's real shit.
And then somebody was going out on Twitter saying that he ain't had nobody who can mimic him. I said, shit, I thought I did a hell of a job mimicking him. Other than that, I ain't saying nothing else about the fight.
Right.
A nigga talk about what's going on in their gym, and these nigga panties getting a bunch of act like some bitches.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. Get to act like some bitches.
Shit,
you know
crazy.
What I'm saying? But that like I say, like now, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, long as bro keep that shit boxing, that's his best bet. You feel me?
Right.
But long as he keep boxing. But at the same time, at the same time, that's his second time going on about some shit that he don't even know what the fuck he talking about. Cause the first time, he really told what type of nigga he is. This is the same nigga that came to me face to face and dapped me up.
Yeah.
I fuck with you, bro. I fuck with you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But then turn around and do the whole ass shit he did on Twitter the first time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they told me you had posted, you had showed that the little clip of shit. I'm like, man, I'm gonna go on there tomorrow because everybody was already hitting my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was already hitting my phones. All right. Bet. So yeah, I was like, shit, I'm going that motherfucker tomorrow, but I just got out of the gym. You know what I'm saying? I just got out of the gym. Shit, you got another body packed up. Another body got packed up.
Work being put in, man. This shit, I think just what it is people reacting, man. You know, getting closer and closer to that fight, man. Reality starts to settle in. Responding to everything, but gotta be ready, man.
I mean, shit, that's cool and all, but you know what I'm saying? You gotta think though, bro. Like, bro, you gotta think. I ain't been going live. Shit, if you even look at a nigga Twitter, I've been talking about gambling. Them niggas woke up with Sleeping Giant yesterday because for a long time I ain't said shit. Even when niggas was out here lying on me. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't saying shit. So now that the fight getting closer, these niggas got Molly, got no Molly, but I'm getting car wash and shit right now. But yeah, now the fight getting closer, now you whole ass niggas, you know what I'm saying, want to come out the woodwork. So shit, like I said, they woke up to sleep with John. I've been talking shit all day. Ain't nobody said shit to me.
Right.
Yeah, we gonna set that shit up. Well, that's one thing for sure. I don't play that shit.
Yeah, we.
You know? Cause what? Hey, like I said yesterday, shit, from Boat Rock to College Park when I tagged my brother, nigga, we ain't walk, nigga. We been having a bag. We been having paper.
Right.
We ain't walking around with no motherfucking security guard, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, I ain't had nobody hold my purse, nigga. Right. Yeah, I had to come up and they told me you had to show that shit yesterday. So I said, I gotta got that pop in on the boy and shit like that.
Right. And this shit was a little left field. Like I said, like they saying go, man, when they say the hit dogs holler, that was one of them.
Oh shit, that what I had. I actually had said that in the Twitter. I said, goddamn, hit dog holler. Goddamn, little Debo, you hollering, little nigga.
Another thing, like I don't know, I ain't gonna say I know you inside and out, but like you don't be sitting around, you don't do no subliminal. Let me say that.
Right.
Now I done seen you pull up. You know what I'm saying? I done seen you pull up. Like you don't gotta do no subliminals, bro. That's the thing.
Right.
People should know that. You know what I'm saying? If they know anything, they should know that. You get me? If you want to say something, you can say it direct, man. People just that's some sensitive shit though. I ain't.
That's what I'm saying, bro. But it be his little man fans and shit though. You know what I'm saying? It be his little man fans and
shit. And that shit.
You know what I'm saying? And be honest with you, it's actually one of his little man fans that got him in the shit that he in now with goddamn Norman Jr. Be honest with you, because that same man fan, that little meat rider ass nigga, that nigga was the same nigga who said, "Oh, Norman Jr. called you out." No, he said Norman called you out, and then that's when Devin said he asked. Honestly, that's not how it went. Norman Sr. had said, you know, right before the day before the Boots fight, he said, yeah, we'd like to fight them. You know, I admire them. I fuck with them. I like Bill and shit like that. This before everything got crazy. Now, the nigga who tweeted the shit clearly had said Norman Sr. Devin Haney mad fan, little meat rider ass nigga, mushmouth ass nigga. He was the nigga who said, oh, Norman said your name, and then Devin said he asked. Then that's when I came and tweeted that. I said, no, bro, you can't say that man ass and don't fight him next, nigga. You free. You fight him next. Right. That's what I said, bro. Right. That's what I said, bro. Cause like, come on, bro. How you gonna say that shit and you free? Right. And then on top of that, you talking not knowing what the fuck was really said. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know it's Twitter niggas say all type of shit. I know that, right? I get that. But damn, nigga, like, shit, bro. And then you try to renege and say, damn, maybe he not ass. Or then you say, oh, he gonna try to price himself out. Nah, don't renege now, nigga. Yeah, don't renege now, nigga. You said that shit. Right. And they got a scrap on their hands. I know that, man. I've been saying it, and I'm gonna keep saying it because that's what I believe. That shit about to get. It's gonna be a good ass fight for long as it goes. Right. Yeah. But see, that's the thing though, bro. I know how to take this shit out of the context of me being one-sided. It's gonna be a good fight. You gotta understand, bro. I remember I might have been the only nigga on YouTube who showed Devin fight how he beat Lomachenko. I might be the only nigga who did it. I played the whole fight, and then I went back and played that bitch in slow motion. So when a nigga say, "Oh, he just ain't on Dev," no, nigga, no. I fuck with Dev. Well, not no more. I don't fuck with him now. He been doing some whole ass shit. You know what I'm saying? But then I was supporting Dev when he got goddamn the shit with what's the boy name? Ryan Garcia. I didn't say not one fucking thing about that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. But I could have. That just lets you know about my character. When he said something about me, I could have said, "Fuck nigga, how you talking about me fighting? But nigga, you got your loss race and I could have said a whole bunch of shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But you got your ass beat too. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you was face down, ass up too. You know what I'm saying? I could now that one thing now, like they might have stopped my fight, but I ain't never been face down, ass up. So it's a lot of shit that I could have said, but just my integrity. You feel me? My integrity, like, bro, I ain't never say that shit publicly before. So why I'm gonna say it now? You know what I'm saying? But for as long as this fight go, bro, as long as it go, it's gonna be a good fight. But shit, I just don't think it's gonna go how these meat riding ass niggas think it's gonna go. I've been saying it. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy because I remember when, bro, they only going off fights under the lights. Bro, I remember when the nigga was only the same day he sparred Bud. The same day he sparred Bud. I remember him and Richardson Hitchens fighting, sparring in. So when a nigga tell me, oh, he ain't got no feet, he can't do this, he can't do that. Nigga, if you ask me, I actually think Richardson Hitchens has a better defense than fucking Devin. Number one.
Me too.
Number two, and I actually think he's just a little bit more precise and can add just a little bit more than what Devin got. That's just me. Now, I ain't taking nothing away from there because he do have some flawless fundamentals. But at the same time, bro, when the nigga was only 20 years old when he sparred Hitchison, but you sitting here telling me, oh, he ain't got no feet, he can't do this, or he too slow, he did see that. I watched this nigga spar Hitchison. I watched this nigga spar Bud. And this was before Bud fought Sean Porter. So Bud was at the top of his game. And I ain't even gotta say what happened because a lot of people already know what happened. You know what I'm saying? And that's not my that ain't my place because I ain't putting that out there. That cool, cool work. Shit. Nigga, they nigga, then I got niggas sending me, oh, he spawned with Troy Isley, or he spawned with Charles Conwell. Nigga, do you know what the fuck happened when Brian Norman sparred Charles Conwell, nigga? I don't want to hear none of that shit, bro. Like this my whole thing. Like this my thing is, bro. Like niggas not worried about what they are doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas not worried about what they are doing. Nigga worried about getting back home with the motherfucking belt. That's it.
For sure.
And so like I say, bro, when I tweet, bro, like I said before, the shit just be crazy because just like today, matter of fact, I think I said some shit like what I had. I said some shit like, and then nigga be funny. Name in. He put Deontay name in. I'm just like crazy for a nigga from Bird on the phone with him, and we talking about Jake Paul and the whole Tank shit that just had him with him. You know what I'm saying with the girl and shit. And I had tweeted out, damn, that nigga bringing everybody in camp. Cause I just had recently seen the picture of Keyshawn Davis, Montana Love, the what's the other nigga new from Newark?
Raymond Ford.
And Wayman, I just had seen that picture. I said, damn, that nigga bringing everybody in camp.
Right.
These mad fans think I'm talking about Devin, bro.
Yeah, they being see, but that's because people think, and I don't even want to say like females because insult women, but they think like little boys, like little high school boys, like you get me, like everything ain't about that dude. You act, they should know you actively, you in the loop, you paying attention, like. Who really bringing the people in that got the people talking? Nobody's bragging about who he bringing in camp. Everybody talking about Jake Paul and everybody he bringing in. Shit, I'm talking about it. I'm laughing at it. I'm talking about it.
I think this shit funny. I'm like, damn, and I had said some shit. I don't think the nigga trying to take it serious. You know what I'm saying? But man, bro, listen, man. My thing is, man, listen, leave me the fuck alone, man. That's what you want to do. Cause now they done got me started. Now they done got me started on Twitter. Now I'm popping my shit. I haven't even been talking boxing. I haven't even been talking boxing. Nigga, I'm finna say some shit every fucking day, nigga. Every fucking day. I'm about to get on that fucking nerve.
Right.
Man, come on, man. Yeah, I'm you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, y'all niggas playing with the wrong one, bro. I've been quiet for a long ass time. Nigga ain't said not Nathaniel. Right. And here it is. A nigga say something about a nigga getting slapped yesterday in the gym with some mitts because the coach didn't know how to hold the motherfucking mitts right. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And
I'm like, damn. I say, damn, nigga. I say, damn, nigga. That's some new shit. I ain't never seen goddamn mitts hit back. And this pussy ass nigga think I'm talking about him. Man, they come on,
immediately, bro. Immediately.
Come on, bro. You gotta bring, bro. I'm like, listen, bro. Listen, nigga. If I want ever shit in boxing, nigga, why the fuck is you paying attention to what I'm talking about, then, nigga?
Yeah. True. Nothing you say should matter if that's the case.
Nothing I say should matter. Nothing I say should bother you at all, nigga. Come on, nigga. Nothing should bother you, nigga.
Be letting these internet trolls and these drama kings, you know, drag people into this stupid shit.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Bro, you know, shit. You Debo. You ain't supposed to be worried about nothing nigga say.
Nothing
nigga say.
Somebody got a brick.
Come on, bro. You don't supposed to be saying. You don't be worried about nothing nigga
somebody,
say.
They said
you worried about, bro, you worried
brick.
about a nigga who got 900 some odd followers, nigga.
Right.
Come on, nigga.
Right.
Come on, nigga. Like, come on, bro. That whole ass shit you talking about, man. That shit cap as fuck, bro. Nigga, at the end of the day, you had your whole ass man fans run back to you. Oh. Tay said this. Not knowing I wasn't even talking about them pussy ass nigga, man.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that shit is weird, man.
Yeah, bro. That's why when I heard you had talked about it, I said, yeah, I'm gonna come check in with brother tomorrow. I'm gonna check in with him. I'm gonna check in tomorrow.
Always, man. You know, you always welcome. I seen it. I'm like, it's a little left field. And then I seen your other response, like, bro, I wasn't even talking to him. And it's easy to say, like, my thing is this. Once somebody, like, if you said it and meant that, you think, why wouldn't you stand on it? Tell me a time you ever put something out that you didn't stand on.
Come on, bro.
But now, like, what's gonna happen when you stand?
What I did say, now when he wrote that shit, I said, now what I wanted to say about the video was, nigga, it's funny how you got on them small ass gloves and you know hitting the mix right there. But you know what I'm saying, because you're supposed to fight at 8 ounces, but you niggas was trying to fight in 10. You niggas was trying to get the fight in 10 ounces, nigga.
Oh yeah, damn.
You niggas was trying to get the fight in 10 ounces. That's what I wanted to say, but I seen you with them small ass gloves on.
Right.
So if I was gonna say something, nigga, that's what I would have said. Right. Just like I tweeted out. I tweeted that shit out too. If I wanted to say anything, nigga, it was gonna be that. But what I did tweet was, damn, Shout look good. That's what I think it said some shit like that. Shout look good. It's gonna be a good fight.
I played the clip. He looked sharp.
That's what I'm saying, like, bro. I hadn't even watched the fucking thing until but maybe like 4 something. It was about 350, 4 something. You know what I mean? It was somewhere maybe 320, between 320 or 350. Bro, like, come on, bro. I'm like, man, what the fuck do you niggas talking about, man? But if it was anything I was gonna say was, nigga, you niggas tried to get the fight in 10 ounces. Nigga, no, nigga, you is a championship fight at 147, nigga. Deal with it, nigga. 8 ounces, nigga.
Oh man, dang.
Yeah.
Talking all that shit, man. Yeah, if they was doing that, they definitely ain't good. They gonna be worried about that power, man. I know they gonna be worried. Fighting,
man, shit. I had to spar. I had to spar, so I know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I know what's going on, but shit, at the same time, man, you know, it's just that shit yesterday was really uncalled for, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's really uncalled for. But then again, you got his little fuck ass man fans, you know what I'm saying? Who just gotta intervene on every little thing. Man, ain't nobody stunning that nigga, bro.
Right. Yes, everything,
and
bro.
These nigga wake up and wait and worry about a nigga that's sweating. Man, all these niggas know food stamps getting cut off, but they ain't worried about how the fuck they finna eat. But they worried about what I'm saying.
Right. Shit is crazy.
These niggas worry about what Tay saying, but they ain't worried about what getting something to eat.
Right.
Cause they called for to get cut off.
Right. Man, you better focus
ain't
up.
Nothing wrong, don't get me wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with food stamp now. But what I'm saying is, you can't be worried about me when you worried. I mean, you worried about the wrong thing if you worried about what I'm saying.
Yeah, real
Shit got
talk.
to get cut off.
Especially when you ain't even talking to the guy. You ain't even thinking about him. Yeah, that hit dog, how that make you look crazy? You running with some shit, you don't let the internet retweet and gas you off a retweet. Come on, man. You should know better than that, bro. And you know what pisses me off? People act like they don't know the individuals that they be dealing with. Like, people don't operate in that like fake way where they gotta throw a rock and hide their hand. Like, somebody say something, they're gonna stand on it. Like, what's the repercussions of saying, yeah, I said it? Nothing. So if I tell you, nah, that's not what I meant, then you should be able to say, you know what, that's my bad. Then I thought you was coming at me. It's simple, but you'll just keep it going, or you'll feed into some dumbass comments, man. Don't let no troll get you arguing and focused on the wrong shit, because you really it's a storm coming, man. You got to pay attention, bro. You got to lock in. I ain't trying to be funny. No, it's gonna be a good fight, but I know you in there with a guy that's very dangerous, and I think I know it. Obviously, if you were trying to get smaller, the bigger gloves, man, you know what's up. You know what's up. You know.
Man,
You better focus on that. I'm telling you.
Yeah, you better focus on guy.
Got your hands full.
I already got in there, and I ain't trying to get back. I ain't trying to get back in that bit. Yeah, I already been there, been in that motherfucker. I ain't trying to go back in there. Nope, hell no.
His pops was talking about how they went down to 8 ounces, like for like hitting the pads or something. And he was like, bro, can't do it for long. Can't hit the east side. That dude punching. Like, you cannot hold the pads for too long. Them 8 ounces. We're gonna tear you up, man. So he's just how heavy do them heavy bags be? And the way
the ones he hitting
and moving them shits around, man. Come on,
the ones that he working on in the gym,
right?
Oh, them bitches heavy, bro.
You get what I'm saying? And I know this is what I'm saying. Look at the way he be moving them shits around. I'm like, bro, go ahead and play if you want. I'm telling you, this is a risky ass fight. I'm telling you.
Them bags, them shit stuff. I don't know exactly what weight side they is, but I know the motherfuckers heavy for sure, because it take like 3-4 motherfuckers to put this one bag on. I know that for a fact. It took about 6 niggas to put the other bag on.
You punching and moving that shit around like that with them hooks and shit combinations. Come
on, man. You know, like I said, dude, I sat back and watched a lot of shit. Like niggas was getting mad because I guess what's the little nigga that sparred down here, or Elijah Flores. He was talking on Mill City. I seen a lot of niggas getting mad about what he was saying. Right. You can't, bro. How the fuck you get mad at another nigga truth?
Yeah, his experience. He just was in there with him. Like, he got asked a question. He wasn't trying to diss him at all. He was being honest. Like, bro.
Right.
Gave him some props, but he I guess when that's what they don't want, honesty. They want the shit that's gonna make them feel good. Say a bunch of shit. Yeah, man, he's sharp as hell, man. He had the jab to this. He gave him credit for shit, but he also told the truth at the same time. So it's like, damn. Can't be mad at that.
Exactly, bro. That's what I'm telling niggas. Like, bro, you niggas be mad, but I can't say. My thing is, I can't say nothing, but everybody else can say what the fuck they want to say.
Yeah. Why? I wonder why your words hit like that.
Come on, man. You worried about everything. Everything I say. All of them Haney fans. All them niggas worry about what the fuck I say. I don't worry about what them niggas do or say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But shit, niggas get mad at Elijah Garcia. You know what I'm saying? And you know, cool. Like it ain't nothing wrong who with the niggas sparring or who he bringing in, shit like that. But I also seen Norma tear their ass up before. But it's a problem that I say that shit. But this nigga can post about who the fuck he spar. And when I say, oh shit, I already seen them niggas spar. Cool. But then nobody went, but here's the funny part about it. It was a picture back in, I think this shit was like maybe July. It was probably like late July, early August.
Right.
He took a picture with Abdullah Mason. Who else was on that picture? And my nigga Pop, Javon Woodard. He took a picture with them niggas. This nigga come and say, oh, I sparred both of them before too. Didn't nobody say a motherfucking thing when he said that shit, bro.
Right.
But my thing, when I seen it, I was like, damn. That funny because he ain't spar and one of them niggas.
Right.
Because Mason didn't even spar down here. Javon Woodard sparred, but not sparring no small ass Javon Woodard, and that's my boy. You know what I'm saying? He's too small.
Right.
No, we're not sparring him. But when you say I sparred them before too, nigga, what are you doing sparring them small ass niggas?
Right. I'm ready to brag on it.
Come on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. Shit, these niggas be having dumb standards, but a nigga get mad when I say some shit, bro. Honestly, like I say, nigga ain't said too much about the fight. Niggas ain't said too much about the fight. It ain't no question where I stand. I ain't finna leave my little nigga. I've been on that nigga since he was 13, 14 years old.
Right.
Come on, bro. They're like leaving a little kid behind. Man, you got me fucked up. That's like a little brother, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But these fans, they the one who take this shit to heart. You know what I'm saying? I don't take this shit to heart. Because at the end of the day, whether he win, lose, or draw, get what? I'm still gonna be right here with my boy.
Yeah. Shit deeper than boxing.
And
when it's like that, if you real, you gotta be able to respect that. Don't make it some personal shit that it's not. Come on, man, because you giving him the same loyalty that he would expect his people to give him that knew him for that long. Get the fuck out of here, man. He should respect you more for being honest, open, and making sure you know, like, look, it ain't no side picking, but this fan. So you get me, is totally different. It ain't no, you siding with nothing. This family. Don't even put me in a weird ass situation.
Look how you just said that though, right?
Right.
Now, I seen the nigga in New York. We talking face to fucking face. He say, man, he like, oh, you did come, because you know everybody was like with the whole little melee they had and shit with the security guard. Nigga like, I was like, nigga was asking where I was. I'm like, I'm not even there. I said, if I was there, this shit wouldn't even have happened. Number one, before anything, I probably would have tried to de-escalate the shit. But you're not putting my hands on your folk. That's just not happening. Period. Like I personally know people who beat Tank ass before, so I ain't even, you know what I mean. But that ain't even that shit never. That the security guard was out of period. Yeah. But the thing is, we talking face to face. I say shit. He say shit, bro. He said, man, but your boy easy. I'm gonna show you. Watch. I say, Dev, you know I fuck with you, but this ain't that, my nigga. This. I said, this ain't that, my nigga. This one of the ones where you might not get up. Now I'm gonna show you, my nigga. I'm gonna show you. And he said, but I fuck with you too. Bro. But I'm gonna show you. I said, bet the nigga, not Samson, but the nigga from PBC, Watson, Sam Watson was like, bro, why you still talking to that nigga? He about to get knocked the fuck out. Stop talking to that nigga. That's exactly what he told me. So I stopped going back and forth with Dale. Now, this the same nigga who just told me he fucked with me and then went to go post on Twitter later on talking shit.
Wow.
So that show you what type of fuck nigga he is.
Shit, weird, man.
Come on, bro. For me, it ain't that deep. You know what I'm saying? Because number one, I ain't got to get in the ring. And number two is it's just boxing. Somebody gotta win, somebody gotta lose. It's just in this scenario, you fighting fan, bro. That's it. But don't be no fuck nigga though. Can you hear me, G?
Yeah, nah, I hear you. Yeah,
you know my thing is don't be no fuck nigga about it though.
Right. Yeah, man, that shit ain't solid at all. And start dudes be too in their feelings over the wrong kind of shit. You know what I mean? To insecurities, man. Like,
especially when a nigga wasn't even talking to you, bro. Bro, you gotta be on some other shit.
Facts. Shit just weird shit. I tell you that. It's not solid shit. That ain't how you supposed to be deal with shit. Sucker shit to me. I ain't gonna lie. Gonna lie, man. Can't let the internet gas you to go back and forth or have some shit to say about a motherfucker that wasn't even thinking about you. I mean, get your work done, put your work in, and show up like you keep saying you are. Show everybody these levels that you talking about, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I'm saying. He said it was levels, bro. My thing, show me. That's it. I ain't saying nothing else, man. Them niggas gotta fight, bro. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas gotta fight.
Right.
As long as they keep that shit boxing, I'm cool. Outside of that, nigga, we can get to it.
I could dig it. I already know. And hopefully he lock in. Hopefully he prepared. He
Shit,
better
I
be.
honestly, I want me personally, bro. I wouldn't be because I know one thing. I know Junior. He definitely he don't because I think somebody hacked the Twitter and shit. He turned off his Instagram. That nigga don't need to see none. He don't see nothing of this shit going on. He don't see nothing.
Yeah.
Instagram, Twitter, none of that shit. You don't nigga ain't even studying that shit.
Yeah.
When I say shout it locked in, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Me and like I say, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, me and bro went out to eat. Bro actually got down. He paid for the meal and shit. You know what I'm saying? We went out after we sparred and shit. And brother, the nigga was talking 1 minute and then he just turned into the assassin and the nigga mind just flipped. I was like, yeah. Shout it locked in. I was like, yeah, shout it locked in. I ain't say nothing to him right then. But I hit him like 2 days later. I say, bro, you know, goddamn, your ass had done switched on me. You like, what you mean? I'm like, bro, you were talking cool at 1 minute, then you just turned into assassin. Like, my bad, bro. I'm like, nah, you locked in, nigga. I need to see that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Telling you, I like the way he answered the questions, man, because I said it before. It's easy to buy into some shit that he got going on because he ain't selling it to you. And he's saying some shit. He mean it. Yeah, he mean that shit. Or he was saying, what was he saying? Like, you know, when he hear people criticize him about shit he can't do, like with the feet. I said, okay, cool. Then I'm gonna go work on that. Like, you get me? He got the right attitude for shit. And I'm telling you, soon as they said something about the feet, you start seeing these little drills, and it's little shit. He just letting you know, all right, go ahead and think that it's gonna be one of them nights. It's not. I keep saying it. He's an athlete.
And like I said before, bro, I've seen him spar all these niggas who are at the top now. I've seen him spar these niggas. So when niggas say, "Oh, he can't do this, he can't do that," huh?
Right.
Huh? I don't understand. You got to help me understand. You got to help me understand because I seen it. I seen it.
Telling you, that's gonna be I can't wait. That I've been talking about that, and I was gonna talk about it a little bit anyway today. So it was perfect that you even came through because
for real,
a big fight. Yeah, for sure. Like, I don't get tired of talking about fights. I don't care what nobody talking about. It's fun. It's boxing. I'm seeing their confidence, their videos dropping. You know, I see how locked in, or I know about how locked in Norman is on his side. I can't wait to see this shit. I'm hearing people pick that by knockout, all type of shit. I'm like, yes, the more that people pick and go back and forth, I want to see this shit more and more. I can't wait to see. I really can't. I can't wait. It's gonna be one of the best cards. I think our best fights of the year, should I say? I think so. It's gonna be a lot of people watching this one. Man, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all double tap that like button.
My thing is, you can pick who you want to pick, bro. Like, it ain't no pressure. You know what I'm saying? Cause at the end of the day, a nigga gotta one nigga gotta win, one nigga gotta lose, or a nigga can draw. You know what I'm saying?
Just boxing, right? It's just boxing. Like, you picking, like I said this before, and I had got this from shout out to Ashley's Corner. Like, we don't pick sides, you pick winners. Like, y'all thinking like sides. No, you see a fight, you assess it, and you pick who you feel like gonna win. Now, if you so happen to be of some type of relation, or then you know what that is, what it is, you're gonna be solid, just like you would expect your family to be. Like, it's very simple to understand, but people gotta stop making this shit something that it's not. It ain't me picking against you and oh fuck you and I'm rooting again. I want you to fail, but look what's side of them. Like, this shit is fam. This shit ain't deeper than that. It's boxing, bro. It ain't nothing deeper than boxing. Don't make it that.
Yeah, that's what these whole ass nigga doing though, man. Them niggas, they want to make it about something more. That's what they hoping for and wishing for. Like I say, bro, it don't matter how much shit Bill talk. It don't matter how much shit my boy Senior talk. It don't matter. It's only two motherfuckers who got to get in the ring. And everybody else out here talking shit, you know what I'm saying? Spreading false rumors about Senior or spreading false rumors about Bill, bro. Get what? At the end, that shit don't matter either, because ain't none one of them niggas probably even gonna be at the fight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga gotta learn to enjoy and talk about the fight. Not be mad about the fight. Hey, mama.
That's what I'm saying. Like we're like I speak on that a lot. I'll be like, yeah, we stripping the entertainment away from the sport because we complaining about shit that don't need to be complained about. We got a problem with everything. It's like, man, and we spend so much time being preoccupied with all the side shit that we don't even be talking about the boxing enough. Shit crazy, man. Let's get it back to the boxing. People be whining, complaining about every little thing, man. Being sensitive, bro. If I think somebody could beat you, that should motivate you for you to prove me wrong. Not take it personal and assume that now, oh yeah, this dude is against me. F him. It's beef. It ain't that, bro. It's boxing, bro. If I say I think this guy could win, then that should just be respected. And you should be like, all right, I'm gonna prove you wrong. Simple. They just make shit that is not being overly sensitive. And I get it, it's y'all careers, you put everything on the line, but look, you gotta respect the man that's gonna be honest with you. Fuck you want me to do? Lie to you? That's why I say today in boxing, even in the situations like that, people don't want to hear the truth. In boxing, when we speak on it, people don't want to hear the truth. They want these narratives and shit that make them feel good. You know what I mean? And they don't give a damn if it's a straight up stone bold-faced lie. If it made them feel good and it supports their fighter, they with it. They don't like talking the real. They want you to sit up here and overpraise these guys and tell you you think that they can beat everybody when that's not the case. No, if I think somebody can win a fight or beat you or you got a tough fight, that's what I'm gonna say. And if you sensitive about it, then stay where you at because you made it like that. Shout out to everybody, man. Y'all keep hitting that like button. We're gonna keep building. Shout out to my bro Tay Jones for pulling up too.
Nah, you right about that, man. That shit it's just funny to me. It's actually overly funny to me though. For sure. You know what I'm saying? These niggas
they know what you say matter because they know you got a track record of being solid. And that's why it matters. I'll say it. They ain't gotta say it. I'll say it because you know what it is.
My brother hit me this morning. My brother hit me this morning. He say, "But what the hell you got going on, boy?" I say, "Man, that fuck nigga came at me."
Right.
Yeah, that nigga Pat crazy, boy.
Big shot.
When he heard that shit, you know, bro was already on go.
All right. That's crazy. Oh, man. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to Pat.
that nigga say, "Well, we don't walk around security guards, nigga."
Yeah, right. I never was a fan of that, and I'm just being honest. It ain't even just him. It's like I used to feel like that about Floyd. Like you isolate yourself to a degree from the same people that supported you for years. It's almost like you gotta ask for permission to be amongst the space that you occupy. Like you're not amongst the people. You show up and you there, but you're not amongst the people. I never really cared for that. Like in situations where it's necessary, I could get it, but just every day in life you can't move without that's not it. Like you work too hard to not be able to be amongst the people. That's how they act. So I'm not knocking you for it. Do what makes you comfortable. But for me, I like people that's approachable. Anyway, you got a bunch of big goofy ass niggas surrounding you. That just, for me, I'm definitely not approaching you. Like it makes you not approachable to a degree.
Shit, Deontay ain't even had security guards. He just pretty much had his brothers surrounding him. Well, yeah, man. We gonna take these girls trick-or-treating, bro. I'm finna hop in this shower and shit, but I had to stop by and show some love, my nigga, and talk about that stupid shit yesterday. Cause
I appreciate it.
Niggas be having the wrong ideas and don't know what the fuck they be talking about, and they be sideline cheering, and I be seeing these hoe ass niggas in the chats, and then they be thinking they know something, but they don't be knowing a motherfucking thing.
Right. Just rocking with their man, just blind loyalty, looking goofy as hell. Like some shit you gotta sit out. Like that's one thing I make sure I always do. I know not to intervene in something, and you could sit out. Just don't put your face and nose where it don't belong. Right. Choose a side when you ain't got nothing to do with the situation at hand. I see it on the internet all the time. I seen the people doing it with this one. I was like, yo, y'all really weird. Y'all really willing to beef with a person or not even like go at it or put, just type weird shit about a person that you don't have no issue with, all because another person has an issue with them that you don't know, never met, and probably don't even support them like that for real. I'm telling you, yo, Twitter is a fake place. That shit be having me hot, bro. Reading that shit that these people be putting up. I'm like, damn, man, it ain't no integrity up there. They just type.
They just talking. They just talking, typing and talking.
Typing. I'm like, yeah, just to be retweeted or want to be seen or read, should I say? Like, this shit weird, man.
Man, nigga told me yesterday, oh, you just a social media what do you say? A social media demon. You trying to get clout. I'm like, get clout.
I seen that
You said
dumbass comment.
nigga say, cause you tweeted all them times after he said something to you. So nigga, I'm not supposed to say shit. Man, you got me fucked up, nigga.
Yeah, then they'll be talking about that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he threw rocks and hide his hand. He didn't want to say nothing.
Right. Man, come on, these hoe ass niggas, bro.
Niggas, they gonna find a way to try to see an argument. They want to see something. Like, yeah, man. Yeah.
And let truth be told, I gotta say it before I go. And let truth be told, a lot of these niggas I don't put on.
Right.
A lot of these niggas I personally put on.
Right.
Don't switched up on me, bro. So them same niggas, they know what's up when they see me, bro. And it's just a warning.
Right. That's real, man. That's real.
I'm coming, baby.
You already know. The real always come out, man.
Right.
Yeah. So
yeah, but another nigga got packed up today, sent his ass home too.
Ready is an understatement, man.
Yeah.
I heard somebody say he might be overtraining. I said, I don't think
man, listen, bro, listen. It ain't nothing but them YSM niggas, man. What niggas don't know about that shit is they already got a whole little coat going against Norman anyway because of the whole boot shit, right? Now, these niggas having private meetings and shit, like, and the niggas can't deny it because I know a nigga who was supposed to go to the private meeting that called me and told me he wasn't going to the private meeting. So if niggas say that they ain't had no private meetings, they're a motherfucking lie. At one point, YSM nigga, he couldn't even go to the gym because Boots wasn't even fucking with him.
Hey.
But all of a sudden, he back around and he started making goddamn videos about a junior. But it's all good. I don't have no problem with bro. You know, so I don't have no problem with bro. But you know, if I'm gonna tell the truth. I know what's going on, and nigga can't deny no private meeting because I know that I even personally know the nigga who was supposed to go.
Man, dang. Yes, sir, man.
But shit, bro. Let me get these kids to
You already know, bro. I appreciate you pulling up.
trick shit, bro. You know how this shit go, man.
Sure.
Man, I appreciate y'all, boy, man. Keep doing what you're doing, my nigga.
Always, man.
Already, bro.
Peace. Shout out to the homie Tate pulling up, man. And just so if anybody was clueless, like remember it was a tweet that I had pulled up from Devin. Devin had said some words about him and he responded. So he was just letting it be known. Like he told you there's one person that ever since I known him, every bit of information pertaining to boxing has always been accurate, solid. He's just a solid guy, man. You get what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna say it if I don't know it, but anything he say, he gonna stand on, and that's what that is, man. So people be sensitive that he honest about who he feel like gonna win. Much love to my dog Al Booger gifting that membership. If you got that membership, make sure you thank my dog.
And we ain't never got a box again. Well,
man.
I already been getting these bet, but now it's time for you to get your just do.
Shout out to anybody I miss Thrill Hill Reef, my dog, man. Gonna keep rolling, man. Mag 7 was good with it. Mag like what's good. Cooking with Search Senior J.A. Dixon was good. Chess play. I see y'all in here, man. I see y'all. We're gonna keep going, man. We're gonna keep getting to this. But yeah, like so y'all know he was responding to that. You know, Devin Haney trying to be slick with him on social media when he wasn't even talking to him. He got his own. When you got your own motion and you in the mix, a lot of times you don't be paying attention to what other people got going on. So yeah, he just jumped out the window with no parachute. He just jumped out, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, get me? He jumped out the plane with no parachute on that one, man. But big shout out to Tate Jones, you know. Like he said, man, he looked good on the pass, right? He thought he looked good. So see, all of that, just letting people clout your judgment and gas you up to go back and forth with solid people. And that's something I will never understand. Letting a fake fan or a flip-flopping ass fan convince you or kind of influence you to be on some weird shit. You get what I'm saying? That's why people, you know, relationships fall out because people don't know how to remain solid. You know what I'm saying? No evidence was good, homie. Dudes be fanned out to the crazy. So at this point, oh yeah, so, nah, yeah, that's what he's saying too, though. 2 cents. Are you worried about what I'm saying? Like, you worried about the wrong shit. That's what he's saying. Like, worry about this fight that's coming up. You gotta worry about that. Worry about that damn beast that I've been working with. That's what you gotta worry about. Not nothing I'm talking about. But I just respect men that stand on business, and he just was making it clear that, you know, he wasn't speaking on what they, you know, what they thought. He made it clear. But he did drop that jewel, and that's something I didn't know. So regardless of what anything Bill Haney is saying, y'all had to be worried or concerned to a degree about that power. Cause shout out to Tay. Cause y'all wanted 10-ounce gloves, y'all. They wanted 10 ounces. G. I ain't know that. You already know, man. But we're gonna keep building. So yeah, man. The dream team is in effect, y'all. The dream team is in effect, and they got everybody pissed off. They said, damn, even Keyshawn, they brought Keyshawn in there too. They like, damn, man. They got everybody cloud chasing. Like, yeah, they pissed off, bro. I'm on 10s too. Shit, yeah, he said I was 110s too. So yeah, man, 10 ounces is crazy. Y'all definitely worried about something. Like, I don't give a damn. Ain't no walking back on that. Like, you can't just, nah, that's a lot. Nah. So now you know that shit hit different with Buddy. I'm telling you. Like, and I could speak on what his father said publicly. He said they moved down to like 8 ounces as far as like him hitting the pads with 8-ounce gloves. Said you cannot hold the pads long with him. He gonna tear your hands up, man. You know what I mean? I didn't need no evidence. Shout out to no evidence, no pun intended. He said just do that the evidence you needed. Not at all. It's just a little something interesting, something to think of, right? Something to keep in the back of your mind on fight night. That's all, you know. Picture, just do. That's not a fake pic. Nah, this a real one. This is a real one. So, but I told y'all what I tell you, Damon. I told you that power got him worried. And I told you if Shakur was gonna be in camp, if he was gonna do any sparring, it was gonna be a picture or video or something. I said Jake Paul is he's a clout demon. He gonna post that shit, he gonna let you know, you gonna see it. It ain't gonna be nothing we guessing. And what I was speaking on is everybody's videos that was already saying what he was doing actively, but he ain't make it there yet. That was my issue. I'm like, I could see what I said. Y'all not even gonna wait for a picture or video or nothing. Y'all just gonna go in, make all the videos. And this is the issue that I have with that. Everybody can do what you want, but it's kind of annoying because when you first hear about it, they go in with all of the videos. Then when you actually see it, they go in all over again with the same shit. When you actually see it, it's like, bro, shut the hell up. I don't want to even call it a fake fight. It's an exhibition fight. It don't count on nobody's record. Y'all overreacting, bro. I don't give a damn what you trying to say. If y'all really do, all y'all talk about is experience. So the gap between Jake Paul and Gervonta Davis in terms of boxing experience is worlds apart. No sparring session with Shakur Raymond Ford. You could bring in Lomachenko and every other southpaw you want. None of that shit is going to overly affect what's going to happen in the fight. It's not. He know Jake Paul know what he doing, man. He's a smart guy, bro. If you got an opportunity to do this and you could bring in a potential contemporary, somebody that guy could have fought, you gonna do all of what he doing. And if you Shakur and you business minded, you gonna pick Jake Brain or somebody around him. People just being too simple minded, man. It ain't that deep. Now look, with all means, like I can see you'll have some leg to stand on. Like I said earlier, if it was a real fight and counting on somebody's resume, I get it. Like, yo, they bugging, man. What the hell they doing? You get what I'm saying? They tripping. You know what I mean? Like, dang, but even then, it's like it's business. You're not robbing nobody, stealing from nobody. That you don't owe him loyalty that he don't owe you. You know what's crazy? And this is where fans expose themselves, y'all. They're more mad about Shakur being in camp with Jake Paul for a fight that is not going to count on neither of these guys' record than they are at the fighter that they're protecting. They ain't mad at him for saying, yo, get it out the mud and I'm turning my back on you. They not mad at that he basically just told everybody after telling everybody he was going to fight him. He was on the list, all that stuff. He going to beat up the house kid from North, all that shit. They more mad at Shakur doing this than they are their favorite fighter for telling them he not fighting. Make it make sense, bro. Make it make sense. Come on, man. Like this shit ain't gonna affect nothing, bro. Tank gonna get in there and do what he do. Like Coach Calvin be saying, bro. It's just entertainment. It's not that big a deal. Nobody is being a coon. Nobody is selling nobody out. That shit sounds stupid as hell. It sounds stupid, bro. It sounds stupid. It could be business opportunities for everybody in this picture. From what I understand, they say Jake Paul take really good care of you. So if he gonna call you and ask for your help and have you in camp in any capacity, you're gonna be well taken care of. At the end of the day, people do business, they build relationships. Look, Corey could have felt how he felt. Look, that's not something he'd do in the prime of his career, in the middle of his career after a draw. He said that, but with that money on the line, he could understand it. So he said he ain't gonna even try to shit on him for making a fight. People just, you got to make it make sense. People just want to complain like he completely just shitted on it. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. They getting some work in. If y'all nervous, just say that. You know, if pictures like this make you nervous, just say that. You know what I'm saying? And I understand it a little better. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that make you a little nervous. You get me? If it get you a little uneasy, if it get you a little hot in the collar, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just say that. Like, what do you think they was in there doing? Yeah, so what you gonna do? What you gonna do, Jake, is when Tank shoot this left hand, you gonna shoot the right like this, and you gonna come up under it like that. Like, what you like? Come on, man. You talking about an exhibition fight? Y'all tripping out. Real, yeah, man. You training them to beat the enemy, man. Now Jake Paul, everybody enemy all of a sudden. Man, get out of here with that. Get out. Look at Jake. Core always smiling in them damn sparring sessions, bro. Probably is in there putting belt on Jake, big ass, schooling him. probably was schooling him, y'all. There's Jake went and assembled the Avengers, damn it, the Dream Team, y'all. He done went and assembled the Dream Team on them. They don't know what to think. They like, man, I can't believe the nerve of these dudes to help this guy, man. I can't believe it. So they can't fight for Jake ass. You get me? They can't fight for no damn Jake. Get paid to put paws on Jake. It's crazy. You get me? Like, hey, I bet you everybody in that picture getting treated accordingly, man. I mean, I bet you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what I'm saying is it's probably a mutual understanding. It's mutually beneficial for people to be there, for the ones that are actually helping them. Keyshawn don't look like he geared up. Like, he don't look like he was involved at all. But everybody else, yeah. And look, could you blame Jake for wanting to work with the best lightweight southpaw in the world? One of the best southpaws in the game and the best lightweight in the world. Why? If I was Jake, shit, I want to work with Shakur too if I'm fighting Tank, right? Could you be? That's what y'all really mad at. He reached out to the best lightweight in the world. I know what's going on. I know. Y'all like, damn, man, he done reached out to the best lightweight. Yeah, Jake know what's up. He know who the best lightweight in the world is. They lose their mind when I say that, and I just be like teasing, you know what I mean, poking a little fun. But that's what it was. He know Corey Cole. But realistically, though, all jokes aside, what Jake knows how to move the needle, right? He could probably offer something like, you know, whether it's a business conversation or something in that degree, right? It's not him teaching Shakur to box, and Shakur would be helping him out in that regard. But it's only so much you can teach somebody in such a short period of time. You still are who you are. No one training camp, no couple sparring sessions with Shakur Stevenson is going to magically make you Shakur Stevenson, right? This ain't Space Jam, right? You know what I'm saying? You touch his glove and you take his powers like this and his skills. This ain't that. This is not Space Jam, y'all. He can't just, they don't have some magic glove where Jake could just go hold it. Now he got the powers of Shakur Stevenson, Montana Love, Raymond Ford, and Keyshawn. This is not that. Tank's still going to do what he do. This shit ain't going to change nothing. But like I said, Jake knows how to move the needle and get people talking. You get what I'm saying? He know how to get people talking all the time. So that's all this does. He understands that, all right, this was one of the fights that people talked about, him fighting Shakur. So I'm going to reach out to him. Then you take pictures with him. This shit more of a photo out than anything. I ain't going to say that Corey didn't help him at all. But don't overthink it, bro. Don't overthink it and be like, yo, he about to be in camp the entire way, training and sparring him every step of the way. That's not going to happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Probably showing him a few things, giving him a few pointers because that's what it is. And you never know what Corey could be up to. Maybe he's scheming. Maybe he got something up his sleeve. I don't know. But at the end of the day, like I said, it's just boxing. Nobody's getting hurt. It's not that deep. Nobody's selling nobody out. Like people do business. You work with who has opportunities for you that make sense. And that's what I expect any man to do. So I don't care if it's Jake or if it's anybody else. Like if the business is right, if the situation is right, just go do it and go do you. You know what I'm saying? It's not that big a deal. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, mind games for real. That's what it be. You say you're not fighting the best weight, best lightweight, but I feel you just not. We go back and forth all day about it. But I won't, because I respect what you're saying. I get it. But yeah, man, do I feel like Core's the best lightweight? I do though. I mean, can I say it for sure definitively without fighting everybody? No. But I can tell you what I think. You get what I'm saying? Or what I believe to be true. I mean, I think Shakur is not only the best lightweight, but one of the best fighters in boxing. You know what I'm saying? And even if you don't got him at number 1, you probably got him at number 2. So I ain't tripping, right? At the end of the day, I think people know that the talent is real. You ain't got to like them, love them, none of that. But talent is real. And they know it with Tank. That's why we always ask to see the fight. But they went and broke the internet with this a little bit, man. Got the people pissed off. Core know what he was doing. Where's the other? He had another picture where he was saying, hate me now or something like that. And he knew what he was doing, bro. Hate me. Something he was saying, hate me. So he playing into this shit at this point. He leaning into it. And I would too, bro. I would too. You know what I'm saying? Jake reached out to him to get some work in. And that's what it is, man. That's what it is. You dig? Basically, Jake pulled up the Shakur camp. You get me? Like, you get me? Could be leverage for Shakur. He does deal with the turkey, man, right? The move for Shakur. Yeah, I think his moves are calculated, bro. I do, right? And I don't think he went out of his way, obviously, for this. Like, it's just, he probably giving him some pointers in the game. But, this is the same Shakur that also said that Jake is not beating Tank. He made sure he made that clear. He said that size, I get it, but he ain't beating Tank. Tank, that shit, it's not happening. Shout out to the homie Rod Zilla, man. What it do, Rod? How you feeling? And everybody hit that like button. If you have double tap that screen for your boy, we're gonna keep building, man. We're gonna be here for a little bit on this Good Friday. But like I said, y'all, I think Jake he know how to move the needle. He know how to get the clicks, the impressions. He know how to get social media talking. The people, he know how to create a dialogue conversation surrounding him. And that's what he doing. He capitalizing full steam. Like, for example, y'all, I truly believe if it was Shakur Stevenson that Jake Paul was fighting, hypothetically, and Tank Davis is out there, I think he would be reaching out to Tank. Now, I'm not about to say, you get what I'm trying to say? I just think in terms of that, like, you fighting somebody, you're going to work with the guy that could have possibly fought him that people think could beat you or whatever. You get what I'm saying? This, to a degree, it's smart for Jake, but it's not wrong for Shakur because he don't owe Tank loyalty. That Tank don't owe him. You get what I'm saying? It's like you can't stab a person in the back that you don't owe loyalty to. And it's not a fight that's going to hinder their records. It's not going to affect them. So I'm pretty sure it's all in good fun. And hopefully you could get some business or have a conversation or two that could lead to some business for yourself. It's networking. It's a lot that could come out of this, but people are so negative. That's all I'm saying. Like the boxing is in a strange place. We make negative, moves that people make. That's normal. We make these things negative. Like when we overly complain about shit that really don't mean that much. You get what I'm saying? They're going to get this fight out the way next month. This shit going to be over and done. Well, you know what? Oh, hold on, y'all. Speaking of that, because shout out to my guy. Hold on. I don't even know. They saying Netflix and reps for Jake Paul have been exploring potential replacements for Gervonta Davis. Sources familiar with the situation told that Sports Illustrated Paul Davis, scheduled for November 14th, is in limbo after new allegations of domestic violence against Tank Davis. So again, y'all gonna do all that panicking, y'all gonna do all that crying and all that whining, and they gonna mess around and the fight don't even happen. Then what y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna say then? Y'all gonna do all of that whine? Yeah, you was helping them, and then they mess around, don't even fight. Damn, that's unfortunate, man. Prayers to that situation. Hopefully Tank and the young lady could find some common ground, a middle ground, get to a solution and go their way. You know what I mean? Or whatever the case is. I don't know. Whatever would allow them to move forward, man. I don't wish nothing bad on nobody. It's unfortunate. The timing of it couldn't have been worse. Like, he got a really big opportunity, and you got to think this something weird just happened. You know what I mean? It's been happening before his fights and stuff. So the timing couldn't be worse. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know where he stands after all of this. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if Netflix will cancel some shit quick. I'm telling you 2 cents or replace it to make sure they say today quick. Like, they don't get no dams. They don't get no dams, y'all. They don't. Shout out to my brother Mike Kirkland. How you feeling, Mike? Good to see you in the building. So yeah, man, there you go. Per sources. So like I said, y'all might been doing all that panic for nothing. But again, y'all, I just want to use this opportunity to say this. I know people mad because Shakur referred to this fight as a circus and said he wouldn't do it and it's bad for boxing or whatever they said he said, but at the end of the day, man, said Netflix wasn't gonna give Monique a special after playing an abusive mother. They don't play. Yeah, Netflix not playing about them corporate sponsors. I'm telling you. But like I said, man, at the end of the day, man, it's just not. It's not a big deal, man. It really ain't. Think he's seen an opportunity to piss people off too, and he did it. You know what I mean? He knew people was going to have a problem with it, but I think for him, his networking, putting your face out there, man, maybe you might gain some fans for that. You never know. But like I said, now we got to worry about if this is actually going to get over the hump because of the situation with Tank. Like I said, that's unfortunate, but I don't know where they go from here because that'll be pretty sure that'll be disappointing if they you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he like making them mad. That's why he was like, hate me. You know what I'm saying? Hate me. He know he like making dudes pissing these dudes off. But you know what I'm saying? My thing is this: if you're gonna be mad at these guys or any of these dudes for sparring them, be mad at the guy that's fighting them. That's all I'm gonna say. Or the guy that was supposed to be fighting them, right? Be mad at the guy that was supposed to be fighting them. Or is scheduled to fight him, and you're not mad there, right? Because it's your guy, and you understand it's just business, right? Like this. Let me just point out the hypocrisy, and I ain't even got to go nuts on this one. It is very ignorant on one end to support Tank and understand that what he's doing is securing generational wealth and it's business. At the end of the day, he getting money, right? But why is it different with the guys that's in camp and working with Jake Paul? Like I said, it's known public knowledge that if you're in a camp with him to any capacity, he's going to look out and take care of you, right? So why can't be just business for them? Why got to be something more than what it is? If they're sellouts and coons for sparring them, for doing work with them in camp, then what is the guy for doing business with them and actually fighting them? You can't make this shit up. None of these men are coons in this situation. Like I said this the other day, that shit sound crazy. You get what I'm saying? Prize fighters make money. That's what's going on at the end of the day. Let's not make it something that it ain't. Now, I could understand from a boxing fan perspective that you like, damn, out of all the fights they give us, you doing that. But again, when a guy sound like he ready to pack it in, you know what I'm saying? Doing shit like getting in trouble, them legal situations, I know that shit got to get drained, and I could just imagine. At some point, you get tired of that shit. So, like, it's like the writing on the wall. What's your incentive to stick around? Like, you want to get out the limelight and get away. Get what I'm saying? And you can't do that as long as you boxing. So, shit crazy, man. It's just too much fake outrage. Like, if you ain't mad at the guy that's fighting him, don't be mad at the dudes that's sparring. Right? It's an exhibition fight. They got it listed as like a hybrid fight or some shit like that. Relax, man. Shit ain't gonna count. He gonna retire with a whole bunch of money, and that's gonna be that. You know what I'm saying? If he make it to the fight, because like I said, they looking for replacements. That shit sounds serious, man. Shout out to my homie Everything Boxing. Appreciate you, Keon. Much love, bro. Appreciate that support. You feel me? What's good for the goose is good for the gander, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not that. That's it. Like, if you understood it on that side because it's business, understand it that they just doing business, right? It could be being like, gamesmanship, all of that shit. Jake could be doing that. He know he using his pull, his name, his influence to get guys that that he feel like gonna move the needle and get people talking. I guarantee you that shit is more of a photo op than anything. That's why they can't. The first thing guys do is post pictures. They make sure they gonna let you see what they want you to see. You know what I'm saying? Let you see a little still shot. Yeah, man, the still shot. Yeah, we going to work, man. We putting in hard rounds, man. I got all this work from Shakur. You know, he was showing me this and showing me that. Yeah, you know, we even took another picture. They going fool, man. Y'all gonna be tricked out y'all spots, tripping out, man, over nothing. But like I said, all of y'all that was doing all that slander, y'all better hope this fight get over the hump. I hope that everything go according to plan. But like I said, that report that came out the other day was disturbing a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I hope that shit. I mean, it's crazy. I don't even want to, because the hope that somebody would lie to that extent is crazy. But I don't know what his situation is. All I can say is I hope it works out for him. The timing couldn't be worse. That's a nasty time to get caught up. You get what I'm saying? Right before a big ass fight where you was essentially going to use this fight to set you up. So, you know what I'm saying? And furthermore, that again, like these legal situations is the reason why I can't feel like any of these fights are going to happen, y'all. That's why when people tell me these fights going to happen, I don't believe it. You know what I'm saying? And it's one more reason, one extra reason not to believe that these fights are going to get over the hump. I don't see it. So I think that's one extra reason for him to get the hell away once he do have his fight and get up out of here. That's what I think. That's what I think, man. That's what I think. I think he might be up out of here. Almost be karmic. This money grab fell through. That should be crazy. Oh, yeah. Nah, it would be. It would be. Tim Bradley, dead ass, Shakur and Ray Ford don't need no money from Jake. They have enough. Well, yeah, that's what he said. Yeah, that was crazy, Joe. I was like, why they so mad? Like, and I want to say what I was saying was true at the time where they was making the videos saying he's sparring them, calling them coons. I'm like, yo, he not even in camp with him at this time. He was over there where he at with Keyshawn putting in the work. Then when they went over there in camp, you seen him. You seen him then. You know what I'm saying? So I'm saying, so it's not that I ain't tripping. Just like, and I'm consistent, y'all, and then we gonna keep it moving. I didn't complain about Boots because it's just business. It's not that big a deal. He don't owe Crawford some loyalty that Crawford don't owe him. Working with their opponent, that's just the business of boxing, man. This shit been like that since I've been watching it. It's nothing different, man. What these guys doing is nothing different. You get what I'm saying? Exhibitions are part of the sport too. The only difference is the timing of it. Dudes usually do that when their career is over at the end, something like that, not in their prime. So Tank's timing of the exhibition is nasty work, but I ain't knocking nobody for picking up a bag of money that's laying on the table for you. You get me? Let's keep moving, man. Y'all hit the like button. We're gonna keep rocking. So look, Netflix, they looking for replacements. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm not surprised by this at all because for them, they probably got so much invested in it, they want to keep the show going. But that's not the best of news. I ain't gonna lie to you because I know a lot of people probably was looking forward to seeing him fight, especially if this was gonna be his retirement fight. Yeah, that shit sting, man. It's a bad time for that to happen. Going, y'all. We gonna keep on rolling. Let's keep on rolling. But on that, we gotta get the Auntie Schofield. And I hated to call him Auntie, but the hell with him. After this, all bets is off. This dude, I meant to bring this up yesterday, but I forgot, y'all. So we gonna get to this today. But Auntie Schofield is out of control, bro. Dude is ridiculous, man. Dude is ridiculous. He said, man, if they get Floyd as the replacement, shit'd be crazy, man. Wow. Imagine that, bro. They'd be sick as hell. They'd be mad as hell at Floyd. Why is my shit like this? I don't get it. You know what? Give me a second, y'all. Let me get to it. I don't know why I was doing that. Got your hat, man. Floyd slipped in the back door with that one. That should be wild, bro. That should be something different, man. That'd be wild if Floyd slipped, man. To slide in. and get that fight, that shit'd be crazy, bro. That shit'd be too wild. Too wild. Man. Yeah, I think I had got it. What is going on with my phone right now? Schofield brings disrespect on himself. Yeah, he's very weird, and he uses his son to do it. You get me? He uses his son to do it, which is super strange to me. At least he uses his platform. He uses his son platform to push the bullshit. And it's real crazy to me. Hold on, y'all. Let me pull this video up real quick. Big forehead, Auntie. I hit that like button. CJ, what it do? What it do? My bad, John. I'm just all right. Here we go. We got Auntie Schofield at bat. Hold on. So let's play this. I'm gonna play this one time, man. So y'all already seen it. I meant to bring this up. I meant to talk about it yesterday, but in so many words, he pretty much Auntie Schofield is accusing Shakur of attempted murder. And like I said, if that's not crazy, then nothing is at this point, right? I know boxing is a bit of the wild, wild west and shit like that, but this guy is outrageous. His claims are always bogus. He can't stop speaking this man's name. They just don't know how to move on with their careers and blaze their own path without continuously bringing up his name every single time, as if he did something to him when all he did was what he was supposed to do, while you sat here and blamed every mishap that you had in training camp on him. Like, it's nasty work. And then still to this day, you have the nerve to be speaking on it. And it's like you keep saying people have lawyers and legal this and legal that, lawyers this, lawyers that. But you're saying this, but then you keep talking about it without talking about it. I think he was foaming at the mouth a little bit and everything, man. Listen to this shit. He was on Mill City. Shout out to him. But this is Auntie, Predator, Detective Murphy, Stevie Wonder Skull. This is who he is.
We forgive everybody. God put us back on top. And it is what it is, and we're going to reign for a long time with God on our side. But the proof is out there. We didn't pull out nothing unless he was really hurt. Come on now. These guys bugging. People don't just give away. You know how much I spent on that Shakur, to that guy with his $5. You know how much I spent on that camp?
Now
that camp cost me $120,000. I'm not minding the cops raiding the house at 3 a.m. talking about we stealing kids and shit like that because they getting prank calls. Minding somebody sticking drugs in our car, stealing his gear, stabbing our tires, all of this, stealing our passports, and we still made it out there. And what they do then, we get poisoned. So don't tell us. We tried to get y'all the best show. We went out there against all odds and God rewarded us. So anybody, you could keep your $5 on that. Just do the research, and I appreciate you being a fan. But all that spam stuff, if you a fan, learn what really happened. Because we ain't the only one that happened to. And we ain't the last ones that it's gonna happen to. Come on, y'all gotta see what's happening in boxing. Y'all acting real weird, like y'all not real fans of boxing. Y'all act like boxing ain't being taken over right now. No, I'm chilling out, but it's like, come on, y'all act like what's being done ain't really being done. Where people could get poisoned for real, and the boxing fans go, "Oh, he wasn't dead enough." Nigga, are you crazy? He wasn't dead enough?
He said he wasn't dead enough.
Yo, you're right, for real. What else got to happen? He got to get shot 10 times. No, which would never happen. Come on now. No, that would never happen. Like these fans are never satisfied. Fans are never satisfied. So I learned, forget what the fans think. Forget what the fans think. We're gonna live now to break generational curses. It's about family and the fans that decide to follow us. We love y'all. The ones that don't, it is what it is. Yeah. It is what it is. Damn sure do. Thank you for validating, but I got the proof. It ain't like we don't have the proof. It's so much of the proof that there's lawyers that says defamation of character. You can't talk about certain people because having the truth come out. So you can't talk about certain people. It's a lawsuit. So we learned to just stay in our lane. We created our own lane. We don't got no TKO lane. We got our own damn lane. And nobody can block our lane. We contractors. We work for ourselves. We guarantee fights for 5 years, main events and everything else. We good. I feel sorry for the other people,
fights for 5 years.
the ones who were saying I was crazy and not following the instructions. I ain't crazy now, am I? But it is what it is.
Tay, thank you for the $5. Same way you posted JoJo's proof, pissed toxology proof, you was playing bless music at the homemade hospital too. Golden Boy Protection Program.
Well, we're not listening to him. Thank you for his $5. He wasted his $5. We ain't even spending energy on him. Next question. That's how it is. People spend. You see how that is, young man? You spend money on us, even to see the fight. So you see how that is? That's how much control we got over you. That's crazy. So, all right, stay in your lane. Peace, God. All right, now next question. I had to put, come on, these little frivolous ass, come on, they dealing with gods. You think his little thing gonna phase us? The next thing, and at least put $100, $5, insult me for $100. At least have integrity.
Damn, nah. Oh, shit.
This guy crazy. Nah. Oh, these guys crazy. Anyway, Billy, and everybody subscribe on some real shit. But I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about these little trolls. Why would I worry about trolls? I ain't in that pay grade no more. I'm in a different pay grade. We don't talk like that. I got to deal with Ford and the Golden Boy in the zone to talk to about pulling out of the fight. I don't care about somebody paying $5. For real. I got to deal with people that trillionaires. I got to answer the trillionaires. I'm not answering to a $5 brother. Okay? Learn the game, brother.
The people that say, yo, throw the post the reports out. What would you say to those people?
The report is out. It's on Twitter. The doctor note that the doctor gave us, saying it's a sprain, his wrist is online. I think you're talking about the other one. The other one is online. It's lawyers involved. The other one is serious. We got a colonel that's with us now. An Army colonel.
This one?
Yeah, that was for the sprain, I think. Yeah, that was for the sprain in his wrist. Is that what he talking about? I know you ain't talking about some February shit. It's November. He talking about February? He really talking about February. It's November. We have more fights since then. He's trying to go back to the Shakur fight in February. See, this is people don't got nothing better to do. Let's go to come on now.
First round.
We here now. We had a whole nother fight. We won a whole nother title. We in line. Come on now. Let's catch up. The ones in the back of the class. Let's catch up. It's not February. Turkey in the moved on. I actually like Turkey. I heard about him. I did some history on him, his background, and I like the dude. I like where he came from. He didn't come from royalty. And so that's the only reason I respect this brother. But the only thing I say to Turkey is he got to learn us. Turkey don't know how it is growing up black in America. Turkey don't know what we had to get through to get to this point. So him making a cap on his thing, $75,000 for a fight of this, he don't know $75,000 and $20,000 after Uncle Sam take his portion and we pay our teams and everything else. So the boxer's broke for risking his life. But he risked his life, just made his point against cops killing you, drugs in the system, and, the peer pressure of being in the block where you got to go to the gym every day. You know what he just need to talk to a group of black fighters or brown fighters or white fighters. There's white fighters that grow up in trailer parks and Mexicans that grow up with their barely eating to make it to this point. And so him capping things or him having his output because he got money, I think that's wrong. I think we all need to sit at the table, him, Dana White, all of us as a committee and say, yo, listen, hear our stories. Hear how we came from being homeless and all this to make it to what we had to deal with in Florida, to make it to your country where we thought we would be protected, and they almost kill us. And we was a guest of yours. I mean, when do we sit at a table and say, where's the honor of men? You were supposed to
How he
have our
can't talk
back. We
about it,
came
but
for
he keep
you
talking about
to
it.
put on a show for you
Now
and
they
your
try to
people.
kill him.
So it comes a point
You
like,
don't know
yo,
if
at
it's
least hear the
Shakur or Saudi,
stories
yo.
before you put defamation of character on these young men that fought their whole life to get their communities out.
What?
We actually create jobs for other people to get out the community. But just for fighting. Like, but he don't see that because they comfortable. The prince is comfortable. They trillionaires. We scraped. We not trillionaires. Most of them is on welfare, the fighters fighting to get to this point. So it's like, yo, I don't think that the respect of the fighters is there. It's not there. And somewhere we got to stand up for ourselves. The dads, the coaches, the managers, we the fathers, we the leaders. We got to stand up for the young men and say, nah, this ain't happening. Nah, this ain't happening. Let's sit down, let's talk, let's make it fair. You know, but if we as men is the cowards, how are we going to raise men to be the leaders to raise the next community? So it's like, yo, this is a serious issue that America is facing right now. And I feel comfortable, I can say it because I got a colonel, an Army colonel backing me that's with us all every day. So we know that nobody want no problems with the Army.
Army
nobody.
colonel?
So it's like, so we good, but everybody ain't sitting like we
Got
sitting.
an Army
And I
colonel
just
backing
hope
him? What
Turkey
is that
can
even
see to
supposed
say,
to
let's
mean?
let's have a talk as men. And I could tell you our story at least, and some other people's stories, and you can see why boxing is so
What the
important.
hell
It's
do
the
somebody
only
tell me what
place
that
a black
means?
man could be free
What do that
in
mean?
America. It's the only place that Jack Johnson, when they was
Said we
hanging
got an
black folk, he was
Army
riding around with
colonel
white
backing
women,
him.
and they wouldn't do nothing because they always
Nobody wanna
respect their
mess with the
fighters.
Army.
It's the
What
only
that
place a black man have freedom in America where they was enslaved. So when you come and try to cap that, it's gonna hit personal. It's gonna hit real personal. Sorry, I didn't mean to take it over like that, but that's how I feel about it. And that's, I hope every father, every manager, every promoter feel like Oscar, feel like Eddie Hearns. It's
Right,
not
Joe,
right.
we
Why
don't
would
know
y'all
what
take
he's talking about.
a Ali act off that protects a fighter?
The
Why
Army
would y'all want their
colonel backing
manager and lawyer in the office to talk and negotiate for them? Like, when did it get that way? We make peanuts
crazy work.
now. You want us to make less than that? And people risking their life. So I don't get it. So as a man, I ask the boxing community to stand up, not
I
as
don't get it.
enemies,
Okay,
but to
little
say,
Boosie.
Turkey, let's have a talk.
Predator Boosie.
All of us, let's have a talk. Let's come to, if you're really a fan, let's come to a mutual agreement. Everybody.
Predator Boosie. You got the Predator Boosie. Well, there you go. You talking about attempted murder shit and all this. Attempted murder is real. It's real, yeah. Attempted murder is real. Like I said, man, I wish his son the best at the end of the day. But I just think they coming off as a gimmick. I understand injuries are part of the sport. Y'all train, all that work you do. His son work hard as hell. It's no real surprise that he could tweak something, get hurt. I root for him as a young fighter, right? I don't have nothing against the kid. You know, his father's is pretty strange. I just think if he let his hand go a little bit, let him be a man, he still be in his corner. You got him, coach him. All that stuff is cool because to see where y'all came from, like you say, y'all came from the mud, right? I know what homelessness is like. I know all of that shit. So I respect it. I respect the come up in the grind, but I think you get to a point where you gotta let your son just be a man, and you can't do that. He can't do that if you holding his pocket and he holding your hand every time he in an interview. You finishing his sentences. People want to talk to him. He's the talent, but you promoting bullshit and using his platform, his social media platform to do it. You blocking fans. You was just on this live stream insulting fans, talking about send $100 and that $5, and you just wasted your money. No, sending a fucking $100 to insult you would have been wasting his money, sir. The $5 was something. Hey, I here, take this $5 to say what they need to say. And again, it's not just about insulting you. Your problem is on one end, you want to sell the fans that all of this stuff has happened to you because according to you, y'all clearly got the worst luck that I've ever seen any father-son combo in the world. Like, you had a hurt rib for Ashton Seal, you had to pull out. You claim you got poisoned, in Saudi, You went from blaming Shakur, a magical masseuse lady rubbing cream on you. You lied about that. Do you know how twisted you got to be to say that and then write on social media, nah, it wasn't the massage lady. It's not Shakur. It's not Victor Conte. Lead them people out of it. Like, bro was saying everything. He think we fucking forgot? And the nerve of you to get up here and act like people don't have real questions about the stuff that you put out, which is something like, bro, we still don't know what happened to Kid Austin. You keep saying it's legal. It's legal. They got lawyers, but you know, it's y'all poisoned them. That you speaking on it still. What is he talking about? The only thing you know. So you telling me somebody can do something to y'all, right? In Saudi, according to you, somebody poisoned your son, and y'all can't come out and tell the truth because of what's gonna happen exactly? Nah, seriously, I need to understand. Somebody, please explain to me what would happen if he explained to us for the first time ever what happened in Saudi. The fact of the matter is he's blamed everything. It was Shakur and his camp. You get what I'm saying? Poking holes in their tires, sending SWAT to the Airbnbs, planting drugs in the car, the rental cars. Like he said everything. He said everything, bro. Everything. He literally said everything. And then you got the nerve that and none of it was checking out. None of it was checking out. Then you made up a masseuse lady, some magical cream. Then you said it wasn't that. Then you said, man, they said somebody left a note and said you would check the garbage. You was poisoned. All this wild, bro. You was blaming Shakur, Saudi, and the whole bunch, man. You probably, then you wonder why you talking about capping you off at 75,000. You lucky you want to do any kind of business with you because he gave you that opportunity. And, let's not forget about the Abdullah Mason opportunity where you conveniently priced yourself out. You was asking for, I think, more money in that Abdullah Mason fight than you would have gotten in Shakur fight. So you really wild. Wild as hell. Like, that dude is unrealistic, man. That's why I say, man, if you take more of a back seat, then you could take a page out of, Bill Haney book. There I say, yes. Let the talent be the talent. You not the talent, but you arguing with the fans like you the talent. Think about that. Think about something. You too much all in the videos. You too much. That's why people are getting into it. Now you insulting fans and the money that they spent. I hate people that do that. Cause you figure you got more money than the next person, so you get to talk down on somebody spending money to insult you, man. If you would have kept it real, nobody would be trying to insult you. You using your son's career and you making a mockery out of it. At the end of the day, that's what you doing. You playing with that man's career, man. Playing with that man's social media. The fans surprised to see he got a phone, bro. Real talk. So again, I don't got nothing against Kid, and ain't nothing personal with his dad because I don't know him, but he pushed a lot of rhetoric and a lot of lies, bro. He pushed a lot of ignorance, and he's still doing it. Man, y'all, it ain't our fault that you posted up talking about you sprained your wrist and it looked like bed bug bites. I'm not trying to be funny. That's what it looked like. Don't ask me how I know. And I'll tell you how I know because I've been bit a time or two. Get what I'm saying? Y'all be in them Airbnbs, man. You done slept in one of them beds and got bit up, man. We get it, bro. You got some bed bug bites and you ain't making it to the fight. I get it. But nah, man, at the end of the day, let the talent be the talent. When you speaking more than the talent, when you doing more interviews than the guy that's fighting, yeah, that is a problem. That is a problem. You get what I'm saying? Arguing at the people, insulting fans, blocking fans for not being cool with the bullshit that you put out. Like, come on, man. You trying to block them every time somebody say something real, they end up blocked. You get what I'm saying? That shit ain't that's not real, bro. That's not real. Shout out to my brother Mike Kirkland. Appreciate you supporting the grind. Says Schofield gives me Gypsy Rosemond vibe from the movie The Act. Crazy, just crazy. Like he just like he live in a fantasy world, man. Like now we on this 1 minute he on a spiritual journey, next minute is niggas this and niggas that. It's like, bro, whatever, man. We ain't trying to hear all that shit. Then he out here making threats, insulting fans. Then it's Shakur. They planted drugs in the car, yeah, and they sent SWAT to the house, and they said we was stealing kids. And bro, y'all got some of the worst luck ever, bro. Out of any boxer duo I've ever seen in boxing, I don't know nobody that got worse luck than them. Y'all must have broke a mirror or something. Y'all got years of bad luck. Tow truck driving on the show. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Somebody get the tow truck driver on the show, man. Let him know, like, bro, was it real or what? Was it real or no? You get me? Is it real or nah? You know what I'm saying? That man would have been in jail. That man would have been in jail. The media, that tow truck driver would have been in cuffs the minute he would have tried to explain. Yeah, that's not really his, you know. Like, bro, he'd be like, what? So you got something to do with it? Yeah, you come with us too, sir. Telling you, he would have been fucking history, bro. He'd have been out of there. He'd have been out of there. You know what I'm saying? He'd have been out of there. So look, no Jojo Diaz fight. I think they said 3 to 6 weeks. Are they out of commission or something like that? He posted his arm. You seen it wrapped up. I'm not going to try to, I don't want to put that on him and say that fake an injury because that's kind of stupid to get out of a fight that you more than likely could win. But I don't know what their deal is. They coming off as like a gimmick to me. They coming off a little gimmicky and they just, he'll tell you he fighting Lucas Body, then he fighting Raymond Mortire and Andy Cruz. Like, he got too much going on. In reality, I can guarantee you in their next fight is not going to be for no damn title. It's not. It's not. It's not. So he got bit by a couple wasps or something. Remember they was on the doing the interview and they was like, you know, talking about it's a wasp right there. He got bit a couple times by a wasp and posted it. Then wrapped his arm up in a little, you know, a little cast type joint or whatever the hell that was. And that's where he at today. So we'll see where they go from here. They saying that hopefully they could fight JoJo. I think they said February or something like that, but we'll see, man. I'm not against Kid Austin, but his dad just needs to kind of, you know, just take the back seat. You don't got to go, right? Just sit in the back and let your son grow into the man that he going to be. He in boxing where it's the hurt business. You got to let him grow up. He's not going to be able to grow up if you attach to his hip every time you do an interview. Shit just coming off is weird to me. I ain't going to even hold you. Shit is a little weird. It really is. It really is, man. Saying he hypnotized. Yeah, he's saying he been hypnotizing him since he was a kid. Like, I don't know if he thought that shit sounded like something good or I don't know what he thought, but that shit sounded crazy, bro. That shit sounded crazy. It sounded really crazy. I'm not going to lie. It sounded really crazy. Teach, what's good with it, Teach? How you feeling? What's good with you, man? So, look, man, I think Corey even had a laugh at this shit with the Schofield accusing him of attempted murder and shit like that. So I think they just need to sit in the cut, recover, and then figure out what their next step is. But speaking on all these fighters that you're not gonna fight and promising that y'all gonna fight for the WBA, the IBF, or it might be Lucas Body. You got all of these options that you're throwing out there, and you don't even know which one to stand on. Like, if you ever listen to his interview and they tell you what's coming next, he'll tell you 3 different things is coming next. And you don't know which one to believe. So we going to see. Shout out to Kid Austin, but Dad should just take this, sit in the back a little bit and chill out. Let's keep rolling. Like I say, we're not going to be here too long today, man. We're going to build for a little bit more, though. Something else I wanted to bring up. You know, there's been a lot of talk with Devin Haney. A lot of talk. Some good, some bad, you know. Overall, they talking, and I think that's a good thing. But he had did a little, he had did a short interview, and he was talking about some potential fights and some guys that, you know, some big name opponents that he could potentially fight. And I'm gonna play the clip, man. I'm gonna let y'all hear what he had to say, what Devo Dev had to say on CTO Senior. As much maybe he learned to fall back. Yeah, it seemed like he more quiet or something. Mike, hopefully that's a good thing because he was extra too, extra as hell, T.O. Senior. But yeah, man, Devin Haney spoke about potential big fight opponents, man, some names in the sport, and this is what it had to say.
I think that super fight for boxing. I'm a teammate. I'm a fan of the sport, and I think a lot of people are teammates, to be honest.
Who do you think takes it at this point? Pacquiao looked pretty good against Barrios. Yeah, real good. Arguably won.
I don't think Barrios is that good. So that's a hard game, but I think that Pacquiao is an all-time great, and Floyd is an all-time great. So I can't wait for that.
Yeah, sir.
Speaking of all-time greats, after that performance we seen Terence Crawford have against Canelo, where would you rank him all time?
All time great for sure. He's definitely all time great.
You think he should continue to box?
No, I don't think so. I think that he accomplished everything in boxing already. So, but I see where he's coming from.
Mike, he looks sharp.
He's on top
He
of his game.
looks
He is
out
on top
at
of his game.
47.
So why stop?
Right, he in really good shape.
I don't think that he should continue. But it's easy for me to say.
Where do you think Canelo goes from here?
He's still the greater the sport, huh? He took a loss and he bounced back.
You think he should go for the immediate rematch?
Oh, take your time, my dog. What's good, man?
We got a question here.
I see those shoes look familiar from your last fight. What do you remember most about the fit, that fight?
Nah, these weren't the shoes from my last fight, but yeah, nah, these were. But I do what I remember about the last fight. Shit, I was just running the whole fight. That's what y'all said, right? That's what y'all said.
Devin, what do you think about the
When y'all say
criticism?
when y'all say it's not funny, when I say it's true.
What do you think about that criticism, though? Does it get to you?
Nah. You're gonna say something regardless. You're gonna say something regardless. I just want to keep beating whoever they put in front of me, the best fighters in the world, and let them keep making up new people. That's what they're gonna do, and I understand that. And it's part of boxing. Every day, it's somebody new. So just keep making new guys, and I just keep beating them.
You know, talk to us about that night. Ryan said he had some issues fighting out in the street like that. Was it a weird environment to fight in?
You must never had a street fight, huh? Yeah, no.
Boxrec doesn't go into that, so I don't know.
Yeah. No, it was. I didn't mind it. I didn't mind it. It was a good event.
It's definitely one of one.
Yeah.
Norman's team says that this fight is a stepping stone for him. Do you feel like that's disrespectful towards you?
You got the right to feel however you want to feel. We got to think about is he being realistic, if he really means that, or if he's just saying that to make it sound good. Because if this fight is a stepping stone, what was his last fight? Just Oshaquie, yeah. What was he? What was yeah. Boba Chica. I know Boba Chica. I do know him. I came up in amateurs with him. He was decent. He was a decent fighter. In amateurs, he used to put shit down. That's why he put Ryan Norman down.
With this new weight that you have, what's the difference that you're gonna do in the fight that's coming up on the 22nd?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just
it's a
gonna
new territory with the weight.
Just more of my natural self, more of who I really am. In past fights, you guys see me, as more of a shell of myself, because I was killing myself to make the weight. I feel a lot better, feel a lot stronger, and I'm excited for it.
Who you see as your partner that would be a super fight? Floyd had Manny, Sugar Ray Leonard had Tommy Hearns.
I mean,
you was linked to Tank for so long. It looked like that's never going to happen. But
yeah, I don't see that fight. I don't see that fight happening. I don't see that fight ever happening. But still, guys like Shakur, still got Ryan Garcia. It's a huge fight. It's a lot of guys coming up. They make a new guy every day. We got Abdullah Mason, we got Kermel. It's young guys coming up, and I see them in the rear view. So I'm not. I don't think that I'm too big, or because I've been there. I've been in their position before, so I know that they're on the rise. And
that's why they'll be saying 2007.
Those guys, they got
Xander Zayas at 154.
What's the bargain from Emiliano? He's coming up. There's so many big fights that can materialize. But we start with Brian Norman on November 22nd.
Man, that'd be a risky fight. So you see some of the people that he was naming. He threw Shakur name out there. He's still talking about a Ryan rematch. And there was some talks about them thinking about trying to offer Shakur, make a fight with Shakur, should I say, at a heavier weight class. So just never know what the future will hold. Shit, after seeing what Bud Crawford jumped up and did, you just never know. You never know what to expect, right? You just don't know. But while we talking about it, they've been making a lot of noise about these guys that have been sparring. Not the Brian Normans, the Troy Isleys, Charles Conwell, Kevin Newman, and Blue had interviewed Troy Isley and Charles Conwell. He asked him, like, because Troy Isley is now with BOMAC. So he's been in the camps, you know what it's like to work with the Crawfords, the Shakurs. And he asked him, like, what's the difference between the two? And this is what he said. Next Gen was good with it. Them young ass boys who didn't do nothing versus them 154, 60 pounders. Where he say he gonna end his career at 54, 60 is gonna be crazy. Gonna be crazy to see how high he go up. But this is what Troy Isley and Troy Isley had.
Shakur Stevenson, guys like that, high profile fighters, So what's the difference you see being in camp and around camp with them guys and being in camp with Devin Haney?
I mean, it ain't really a lot of difference. I see Haney really more like team-oriented and family-oriented. You know what I'm saying? I say when I'm around Shakur and them, it's a little more competitive. You know what I'm saying? It's a little more competitive. Oh, I'm going to do this, you know what I'm saying, sparring and stuff like that.
Right.
So it's a little bit more competitive. So it's like, you know what I'm saying, they make you want to get up and, you know what I'm saying, be great.
Fresh was good. Was good with you heard him, like, and I don't make a big deal out of it, but I see the people sharing that across Twitter. They say, Devin's camp is a little more family-oriented or whatever, and with Shakur and them is more competitive. And that's because of the people that he with. You got a competitor like Shakur, Bud Crawford, and many of those other guys that's in there, they super competitive. Like, they was in one of his more recent camps betting that, they could land a jab on Shakur. I bet you I could land this many jabs. And you get what I'm saying? Like, you heard what Troy Isley saying, man. It's like, I'm going to do this. Because they always challenging and pushing each other. And it's not to say that Devin is not pushing himself and none of that. But I think when you got a lot of guys that think similar and they really competitive, want to push each other, like they say, iron sharpens iron. So you're able to get better from that. So I think that's what Troy Isley is really saying. I don't think it's a diss to Devin Haney, but he's just saying camps with Shakur and them is more competitive. He said it right out of his mouth. So he said Devin more family oriented or whatever. But other than that, he said wasn't no real big difference. You know what I'm saying? And the shit Troy said, I've heard it before about Shakur. So no surprise there. No surprise. No surprise. Shout out to Blue Blood, too, because he interviewed. Shout out to Blue. Interviewed them boys, man.
I don't see that fight ever happening, but it's still guys like Shakur, still got, Ryan Garcia.
Oh, yeah, that was that clip where he was talking about all them guys he's going to fight. And let's hear from his daddy. Hold on. Because shout out to Coach Malachi. They said they got tested, I guess, 9 times or something like that.
I ain't gonna lie, this is kind of strange because Bill they ain't never been this quiet. Every fight they fought, they talk a whole lot of shit. But this fight we locked in.
This fight we locked in. But he's sorry though, Bill. B ain't told nobody. You know what I'm saying? Who else he beat? He ain't did none of that. But we locked in on this one though. We locked in on this.
So
we locked in on this. We locked in on the can crusher. Be a can crusher. We locked in on the can crusher though.
Hey, so is there any truth to the fact that your son has been drug tested 8 times by VADA?
No, sir. I told Miss Black Panther to let you know he was tested 2 days ago. He's been tested a minimum of 9 times, sir.
Oh my God. 9 times?
9. They tested him 2 days ago. 9 times. They tested him 2 days ago, and they told him he's gonna get tested again. They told him that up front. You're gonna get tested again.
How many?
The best of the best, no matter how much muscles you got, how much power you got.
They said he was dangerous. Is the guy dangerous?
Totally.
Is the guy dangerous?
Yeah.
Do you have a left hook that put a guy in the hospital? The guy they said he forgot 2 weeks of his life.
It's gnarly.
So why would you not go up if you were Devin the Dream Haney, a.k.a. Debo, the one that's stepping up? I just told you, 3 divisions, 3 championships on 3 different continents. Is that not what the world champion of boxing is supposed to be? I told you it's the Devin Haney era, and watch and what you see November the 22nd.
You know,
I've been quiet because we working, so ain't no sense in stopping me from talking now. Listen, he's going to put on a masterclass performance, one for the ages. And I hope you guys are consistent with, did you say he was tough? Did you say he was dangerous? Is Brian Norman the man of the division? All roads lead through the impossible, making the possible happen through Devin the Dream Haney. November 22nd. Can happen fast enough.
There you have it. Bill Haney with the walk-off KO.
That's some WrestleMania shit. I had a clip in here though when they was talking about them being tested too. And he talked about how many times he got tested. But Dev said he got tested the same amount of times as Brian Norman. We having so much stuff, y'all. I gotta get better, get a little more organized. But yeah, Brian Norman. I mean, Devin Haney said he was tested that many times as well. But yeah, they just seem to be a little paranoid when it come to Brian Norman. But look, we heard what my guy Tay Jones just said. They wanted 10-ounce gloves, but they got to do it in 8s. So it was obviously some concern about the power there if you wanted bigger gloves. We ain't going to even play with that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Mike Kirkland again. So as much as I hate on both, Bill and Schofield entertaining, yeah, they funny dudes. I think they mean well. Well, Bill is funnier than me. Schofield will make you laugh just with the shit that he comes out of his mouth. Like, he's just outrageous with it. But yeah, I think overall, man, these dudes mean well, and I respect where they got their sons too. But I think, excuse me, I think the difference is Bill know when to kind of take a back seat or calm it down. It seemed like to a degree. Schofield, he almost like part of the show, and he's not the talent. He just got to sit back. We get it, you guided him. We ain't saying you ain't gonna get your just due for getting your son where you at, but he kind of steals his thunder, some of his shine. And I don't know if it's intentional, but he does it. You know what I'm saying? By just not letting him be the man that he is. Yeah, it's all about the game. Triple H music. Yeah, you heard it in the back, man. What's up with him? I know that was some WWE joint. I just couldn't catch it. I couldn't catch which one it was. You know what I mean? But I definitely heard some WWE-ish.
Hey, Dev, Brian Norman said that they was tested 9 times already. What do you think about that?
There you go.
Right.
Why so many?
Shout out to Blue.
I don't understand that. If he was tested 9 times, guess what? I was tested 9 times.
Yep.
We both get tested at the same time, so what's the problem?
The thing is 9 times in his whole fucking life. That's what it is. Yeah, he got 999 times. It's a mentality right.
It's crazy you say that because last time I was in London, they came to test me. They said that it was like anniversary. It was my 50th test ever being tested. I've probably been tested. You can test it 9 times. I've been tested 59 times at least, but I'm in this by testing, so I've been tested like 4 times now. So, just 10 times I've been tested.
So it's a mentality.
So there you go. I knew I had it somewhere, that clip in there. He said he got tested, he got tested a bunch of times as well. So we're gonna see, man. I know they on the even playing field, so that's good. But Troy Isley and them been saying Devin is sharp and all that good stuff. But you heard him say core camps are more competitive. Telling you, that's because he got different fighters in there pushing him. That's what makes his camps more competitive. It ain't just saying that he's better than Devin, right? I think he just got different people pushing him to make it that kind of way. Like them dudes is the ultimate competitors. The ultimate competitors. So I still don't believe he got tested 9 times too. To me, when he said it, like, you know, would have been interested to hear Shower if he would have been asked, how many times have you been tested? Right? Instead of planting the seed, say, oh, they got tested 9 times. Well, I got tested 9 times too, right? I wonder if he ain't say how many times. Like he said, they got tested a lot. Like how many times you got? I wonder what he had to say. Nah, I'm just curious, right? I ain't calling him no liar, but I just wonder what he had still said. Nah, right? But again, as long as they gonna be on the even playing field, that's something we already knew. You know what I'm saying? It did a little bit. It just seemed like he just went with it, just like, yeah, well, I got tested 9 times too, and then he had like a explanation after the fact. I was like, I ain't saying you didn't. I'm pretty sure they testing both of y'all, but it just, you know. And then it's like crazy because you got to listen to what else Brian Norman was saying. After they tested him that 9th time, they told him, oh, you're going to get tested again. Like they telling him already, like, oh, you're going to get tested some more. So it's like, I don't know. You know what I mean? They going hard, but that shit ain't going to change nothing, man. It's going to be a really good fight. Like we was saying a minute ago, as long as it lasts. You know what I mean? For however long it lasts. And, you know, as far as Brian Norman going 12 rounds, he said, yo, it's just a fight. Like he'd be fine going. Them rounds ain't gonna mean shit. Ain't gonna do nothing. He said he was scheduled to fight 12 rounders, but his guys ain't make it to the 12th round. And he said he getting this dude out of there in like 5, I think. So Debo dead better be Debo that night, and he better come with it. He better come with that smoke, cause it's gonna get thick in there. It's gonna get crazy. It's gonna get crazy. So that's his little hit list of opponents, so to speak. But let's see how many of those guys he actually fight. He spoke about Carmel Moten real quick too, but I'll never see them fight. You know what I'm saying? Never see them. Xander's eyes sound reasonable at 54, because that's a weight class I know he could see himself going to. 154. He said, can't wait. Yeah, I can't either, man. It's gonna be a good one. Let's keep rolling, man. I was gonna cover I noticed Laila Ali, she did a part 2 with this you know, between her and Claressa. Now, being that we covered the first part, we covered you know, Claressa's response. Wanted to try to get Laila's other response back in here, her part 2. We're gonna get to that. Where is it? And when I checked Vada site, he was. Why is I don't want to screen share. Yeah, they definitely was worried about Norman Jr. and that power though. They definitely worried about what they got going. Because they know that shit gets spooky, man. I'm telling you. He said 2 weeks of memory. Nah, that shit more like 6. Somebody need to tell Bill it was more like 6 weeks of memory. My files. My bad, y'all. A whole month and a half. What platform is the fight gonna be on? You talking about Norman Jr.? They fighting on the turkey card. Compliments of the Turkster. Yeah, they fighting on the turkey card. Hold on, what is this? They not. Yeah, they're gonna fight on the turkey card, man. That card, I think itself could, in and of itself, could low key be one of the best of the year. That whole card, man. I'm telling you. One second, John. The Jessica Peace Queen, how you feeling today? Or the Zone, I thought it was? Yeah. The Zone to be playing it. The Zone to definitely be playing it. Yeah, the Zone to definitely play it. No, Turk gonna make you watch them cars one way or another, because when you putting on fights like that, David Benavidez, that's what I'm telling you, got 2 cards. I'm telling you, that shit wild, man. That's a really, really good card, man. Really, really good joint, man. Really, really good card. It really is. My bad, y'all. Just cleaning some stuff out. Y'all hit the like button for me. My apologies. Just I don't know why I got my stuff all scrambled. It's pretty weird. My bad, y'all. I'm looking for something that I can't find. I gotta clean my phone out. I'll do it after I get off of here. I gotta clean. There's so much stuff in here I gotta clean out. It's terrible. There we go. All right, yeah, my apologies. Let's get to it.
Just as I promised, I'm bringing you part 2 of Set the Record Straight. Now, if you haven't already watched part 1, I suggest you go back and do so you'll understand why I needed to go to these
I'm gonna try to just let it play through,
y'all.
Try not to stop it.
For years, I've been characterized as unsupportive, as being a hater, envious of her success, and as someone who disrespected her so badly. Now, in part 1, I discussed the past, what was said from both of us on both sides. I showed the brunt of what came out of each of our mouths. Nothing was twisted, nothing was taken out of context, just the truth of what was said. I also showed how she even tried to use my father's name to discredit me. Pretty unthinkable. Hopefully, you went and watched the full versions of the clips I shared in part 1, just as I suggested, because they're on YouTube. Now, I want to take just a second to thank those of you that left supportive comments. Even if you judge the situation wrongly and see the truth now, I understand how it may have seemed. Multiple people have reached out to me privately, sharing their experiences, and are so relieved that someone finally exposed the truth about how she operates. Now, I know you know my style by now, facts versus feelings. Like I said in part 1, I'm not about the he say, she say. I've stayed focused on the exact allegations that were made against me, and I showed you the directly related receipts. Now, part 2 is about the present. She always repeats the same tactics, just in a new situation. We're dealing with the same person who plays the victim card, makes up lies, deliberately twists my words, and creates a false narrative. Look, she fooled the public before, so she feels like she could just keep it going. Now, before I get into part 2, let me just remind you who we're talking about here.
Yeah, Todd.
Jump right to it since you brought her up. Laila Ali.
I always knew that Laila wasn't intimidated by me, you know. And she may have not ever said nothing, but I always knew that she questioned who was the better fighter between me and her. Because I have a better amateur background and now a better professional background. So I knew that she always kind of felt a little threatened, but from when I first met her, I always knew that, you know, she don't love boxing.
What does being the GOAT mean to you?
Of course, it got all the accomplishments and, you know, all the belts and everything like that. But it also means, like, to me, just making a blueprint for the women that's coming up behind me, the original way.
You know, there's a lot of girls who use boxing to promote their modeling career. To be in a magazine or something. But I use boxing for boxing. And it promotes, and boxing is my brand. It's just like I'm not trying to use boxing to promote something else to help me with something else.
I'm really building a blueprint where I can tell other girls, like, listen, if you do this, this is what can happen. Yeah. If you build your brand like this is the direction that it can go. If you build it like that, it can go this way.
I feel like I just want to get, like, somehow, if it can be figured out, what is it that the brands look for in an athlete to where I get the $20 million payday to represent, you know, one of these big brands or something like that. You have to have like I don't know if it's a certain look or a certain tone or a certain, you know.
I think if you
story,
just continue to be you.
Of course, being like a great person, being a great role model. Marshall a bitch, that's it. She's a bitch, and she's gonna keep being one. She's a hater. She wish she was me. She wish she had the belts, the gold medals, and she don't want to be me.
I ain't gonna lie, man. They built Savannah Marshall's career off an amateur win that she never should have got, respectfully. And that shit all came to an end when Claressa went over to the UK and put belt to ass.
But she was black and everything. It's just sad.
I tried to tell her in the past, brand deals don't come from pretending to be someone you're not. They come from character, integrity, and consistency. That's the work she needs to do. So while she's tried to paint my success beyond the ring in a negative light, the truth is I've accomplished what I set out to do in the ring, and I moved on to build a life and a career using all of my other talents. Now she's acting as if she's an expert on how to build a brand, mentoring others on it as if she has all the answers, when in reality, she's still trying to figure it out for herself. And she's doing this because she wants to figure out how she needs to look, how she needs to act, how she needs to talk, who she needs to become in order to make some money and get some brand deals. Okay, let's get into this. She's decided to once again call me out with a $15 million challenge. She's using the same playbook as last time, taking something I said, twisting it, and turning it into a false story, then going on a PR campaign to promote it. Let's take a look at how this all came about. I recently co-hosted a historic women's boxing event on Netflix, the Katie Taylor versus Amanda Serrano trilogy fight in Madison Square Garden. Millions of viewers tuned in, and there were great matchups on the undercard. Now, after the event, I did an impromptu interview to discuss the fighters and how electrifying the night was for women's boxing.
Both of the ladies have so much to be proud of. They're both great warriors. And this is a big night for women's boxing. And hopefully it's just the beginning.
And she threw a 1-2 every single time, but that 1-2 was going like straight and she was already over here.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's okay.
But I know where you're going with it. We can easily pick either of them apart, right? But the thing is, I think Amanda was trying to just be busy. I'm almost done, guys. Last question.
Yeah. Last one at Claressa Shield. There's rumors that you're going to come back and fight. What? Everybody's talking about it.
You know what rumor I heard? The rumor that I heard was that I said that unless somebody had 15, 20 million, don't even call.
Turkey has that money. Turkey's going to step aside.
I said, unless somebody calls me and says they have it, we're not even going to have a conversation. I'm not trying to come back and fight. But if someone offers that kind of money, I would actually have to think about it.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, what I didn't find out until later was that the questions that I kindly answered were going to be turned into a calculated headline created for clickbait. Not the first time this has happened. Ever since I retired from the boxing ring,
My thing is, why keep asking them about each other after the first time? Stop asking her about, oh, would you come back for this? Why even ask her if she ain't trying to come back? So like I always said, I'm not on either one of their side. They both have their side. the way they see it. I'm not looking. I don't. Ain't nothing. They ain't do nothing to each other that you can't come back from, right? It didn't get to that point. I don't think. But at the end of the day, I say this, and I'm gonna always say it, bro. They do this to our athletes and our people only. They find ways to pin our greatness against each other. They do it all the time. They don't. You can't. You got people that are always compared to Kobe to Jordan, and then LeBron to Kobe, and so on. And then they put them against. They always do it instead of just allowing us to enjoy each era of greatness, right? Laila Ali blazed the trail, right? Even Claressa said that. But after the first time of asking them about fighting each other, and Laila out the ring, why even keep asking her? You got intentions. And I felt like after a while, you was going to get an answer that could eventually lead to this kind of shit. Because what I get from all of what they both saying, they really ain't got no smoke with each other. It's just when you keep being asked, okay, well, what do you think about Laila? What do you think about Claressa? Would you come back and fight her? What do you think about Laila? Could you beat her in a fight? Because it's like after a while, they keep picking. Oh, shit, Laila, she said she'd knock you out and said she'd beat you. And Laila said you ain't strong enough. It's like, I seen the play. I seen it way before it got to this point. I said it. I was like, yo, they know she's not coming back to fight, but they're going to keep asking her because they just won't allow Laila to be great at the era she was great because she was undefeated, bunch of knockouts, got about the game, made her money, successful after the sport, and now Claressa is blazing the trail. Stop asking either one about the other one. I know what y'all be on, so I'm not taking neither one of their sides. I respect they both got stances on how they see it, but I ain't, man, this is a cat fight. I ain't in it. I'm just here to listen to it, but I support them both. I would be all in if they was going to fight, but I'm not pushing for it because Laila been out the ring more than 15 years. Who the hell want to fight Claressa? So the media is good at manipulating, and to a degree, they do take the bait, right? But it's gonna happen. You keep asking me the same kind of questions. What do you think about Laila? Think about it. It get to a point where they'll start asking them more about each other. You should be asking Laila about her endeavors outside of the sport of boxing. She ain't coming to box no more. You should be asking Claressa what's the next challenge actively that she gonna face in boxing, right? Instead of trying to force the Laila thing. You know what I'm saying? Let them be. Let Laila be great because that's what she gonna always be looked at. She's more than Ali's daughter. She beat some ass, man. She could fight. You know what I mean? And Claressa is special too, but they always trying to make us choose is what I'm getting at. And I'm not siding with none because I rock with both of them. They real ones, man. But we're like, look, real quick. Like, look, y'all. This is what I'm saying. This is basically what remember I was saying this the other day? We see these posts. Now, these are all family. They all great in their own right. It don't matter which one you think funnier or which one you think greater. But look at the post. One Wayne's must go. I get it. It's just be internet shit. But that's how they really do. They do it all the time. Just replace them with 4 NBA players. Kobe, you get what I'm saying? Fucking Jordan, LeBron, and whoever else you want to put. They do that. When people are great, that's what they want to see. Oh, she's greater than you, man. They fought in 2 completely different eras. Why are we trying to force a Claressa Shields and Laila Ali fight? I swear, I hope they find a common ground and go, bury the hatchet. If not, then it is what it is. But I seen this play a long time ago, and I knew it, and I felt like they was up to no good. Keep asking these alpha females, if that's the thing, right, about how they feel about each other. You think Laila about to tell you Claressa could kick her ass? No. She still like she could be competing. She's not about to bow down to nobody. No. And the same thing with Claressa, but that don't stop them from keep asking. But look how they do it, y'all. Damon, Marlon, Sean, Keenan. They all great, but one must go. No, they not. We can enjoy all of them, and they all great. And that's all I'm trying to say. I enjoy Laila when she fought, and I'm enjoying Claressa. And I'm going to keep enjoying it. But let's keep going, y'all. Trying not to stop
offers
it.
to come back. Everything from exhibitions
Hit the
to
like
fighting
button if
whoever
you
I
haven't,
want
man.
and me naming my
We gonna
price.
keep it.
I've never really been just sitting around seriously trying to come back to boxing. I have a TV hosting career. I speak on stages around the globe. I have successful companies that I own. I'm a wife, a full-time mom. I'm raising teenagers. I'm busy and fulfilled. During that Quick Fight blog interview, I addressed the rumor that the interviewer brought up. He had his facts wrong, so I corrected him and I said I wasn't trying to make a comeback. But if somebody offered me $15 to $20 million.
See? The answer right there. The interviewer got it wrong. Because they know what they doing, man. They know what they doing. Instead of asking Claressa about active fighters, you want to ask her about Laila Ali so they can get into a back and forth about who will knock who out. Get that corny shit out of here, man. I'm standing on it. I mean it. Shout out to both of these ladies. Like I said, I'm not taking no side. They both great. And that's where I'm going to rest my hat at. The hell? I seen this play. That's why I said it annoyed me. And then you got people like taking sides. You got men getting on panels talking about Claressa, her wigs, her looks, how Alicia Baumgartner is better looking. Lately, she just jealous. It's like, yeah, you sound like little high school boys or something. Dissing women for other, like, sit this one out. I'm not siding with neither one. Laila got her stance and her position, and she laid this shit out very well. Claressa made a video. She laid that shit out very well. They both have points. They both have a position on how they see it. I can't tell neither woman they're wrong versus the other for how they see it. That's just what it is, bro. Like I said, man, the media know what they're doing instead of asking Laila about the things that she's into now after retirement, which seem more respectable, right? More reasonable, and then ask Claressa about other active fighters that she can fight, not Laila Ali, because you're going to get them going back and forth about who greater than the other. You know what it is. Seen this shit too many times, man. I don't like the media, bro, sometimes. Leave that shit alone. Instead of trying to get them to big up each other, they love. I guarantee you it's a big crowd of people sitting back right now loving the show. They don't never fucking do this with nobody else but us. I swear they don't. Come on, Roy and Floyd. They love that shit. Roy was great at his time. Looked at as one of the best. Floyd is great. Looked at as one of the best. The Floyd and Tyson, like, they like this shit. Oh yeah, now we get to see. You know what I'm saying? That nobody else. They don't do this with nobody else. Nobody else. They'll never have a Katie Taylor going at it with nobody else and putting her greatness up against hers. But that's what they've been intending to do the first time they ever fucking opened their mouth about what y'all think about a fight. They know what they doing. Now we get to put their greatness up against each other. Now it's process of elimination. Now we got people picking sides, arguing amongst each other, slighting Claressa, dissing her. Oh, she need to change her attitude. She need this. Laila ain't relevant without Claressa. Bullshit. She blazed the trail, and she did it her way and got up out of her with her faculties and an undefeated record. And Claressa is doing it, and they got way more in common than anything else. That's where I'm standing at. And I hope when it's all said and done, I don't care how many videos they put out, I hope they're able to see that they have more in common than anything else. And this is exactly what the outside people would like to see. Yeah, now we get to see. They got their popcorn. Yeah, let's see. Let's have them go back and forth and try to out one another. I'm not a fan of it because they both great. Tell me I'm lying. I don't care who better because they ain't going to fight. If they was going to fight, then I'm willing with arguing about who better. But knowing they not going to fight, I don't even care. Laila great and so is Claressa. That's what they don't want you to know. They don't want you to say that. They want you to feel like you have to pick. It's one or the other. They don't do that shit with nobody else. Nobody else. Roy, man. Keep asking Roy. They know Roy and Floyd kind of got some tension. But for the sake of views and just some clicks, all right, they'll keep asking Roy, well, where do you rate Floyd? They know they looking for that. They looking for that little, you know what I'm saying? They looking for a reaction. That should be weak as hell, man. They did that with these ladies, man. Shout out to both of them.
That's a lot of money. But
I seen it play, you know. I seen it.
Saying I would actually do
we do. We go for it. It take the debate too much.
Matter. After he posts the video, he starts sending my business partner text messages, literally trying to negotiate a fight without my knowledge or consent, while at the same time my team was being inundated with a barrage of emails and text messages and calls from her team trying to make a fight. Now at this point, it started to feel like a money grab scheme. Next thing you know, about 6 days later or so, the same fight blog puts out the fake check video. You can go watch it on YouTube.
What's up, Laila? You trying to fight? I'm the GOAT. I bet 15 million up right now. Where you at? Speaking of GOAT, have you tried my new GOAT seasoning? It's knockout blends with spices and herbs.
Word up with it.
Don't try to get quiet now. Yeah, that's what I thought. Have you guys seen my new cooking show? Episode 2 drops on Friday. Meet me in the ring. Honey, already got one of those. You know what? I'll find somewhere else to fight. Who want a piece of me? Oh, my ears are ringing.
That was hilarious when I saw it, and that's exactly what's been going on. And you know what? Rosie, that super talented young lady, is a comedian. You can go check out her Instagram page. Now, that was her perception of the situation.
Yeah, that
She's
clip
actually
was
a fan
wild,
of
wasn't
both of
it?
us. You can go to her page and see that. She wasn't taking sides. She's just doing a funny reenactment of what she perceives to be going on. And this is exactly why it's so important to me that we carry ourselves in a respectable manner, because young girls are always watching us. So while all of this foolishness was going on, I was overseas on summer vacation with my family. She was once again calling me out, twisting the story of what I said on the Fight blog. Then she says it was another golden opportunity.
I was very shocked to still see her even speak of me, speak of me, speak of me.
There goes the twist. I did not speak of her or mention her in that interview.
I've been let that dream go of fighting her a long, long time ago. But when I seen that, I'm like, you know what? Another golden opportunity to make a fight with me and Laila Ali. Got it? If she want 15 million, we got 15 million. Take this 15 million and come get your ass whooped.
Do you think she even wants to fight you, or do you think that she just threw that number out there just to save face?
In a way, sometimes I think she tried to price herself out, but it was like, it's better if she just don't say anything about that. You know, it's better if she say, oh, I'm retired, I'm the best, you know, get on that high and mighty high horse that she's always on and stay on that. When you get off that high horse and now you realize that you're normal, because you are, she wants to try to make it still seem like she's somewhat relevant in women's boxing.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe put that wig on, the dress.
I said I wasn't interested in making a comeback, okay? But she's out here running her own storyline once again. It was never going to stop. Let me just say this. There is no way in my prime, with all the accolades, that I'd be trying to prove that I'm the greatest by being obsessed with fighting a nearly 48-year-old retired fighter who's been out the ring almost 20 years, while in the same breath claiming that she's irrelevant and she's untalented, while simultaneously coming up with $15 million for her within a matter of about 6 days. Please make it make sense. So she continues on her one-woman show, proceeding to try to bait me out of retirement.
Keith, what it do?
She's on social saying that she's the greatest now and she's going to put me on my back. She's going on national shows spewing her usual narrative and saying that I said that if she came up with 15 million, I'd return to boxing.
You come out and say, oh, the rumor I heard is if Claressa got 15, 20 million, then I got your 15 million. Now what?
You call it a bluff. You call it a bluff, Claressa?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't really see the issue with it, with the money part, right? If you said that it's just a little, I don't know, it's like semantics at this point. Okay, you didn't say you would come back for sure, but you said you would consider it. But you threw the bait out there, and you know how people gonna relay it to her. They not relaying it to her like you saying if. She like, yo, you get her 15 million, she coming back. It ain't like when they telling her, they ain't saying like she's like if or she'll consider it. They like, man, why you think she would go through all that to make a video talking about they got the 15 million? Because they done convinced and sold her that that's what you needed to come back. It's the media shit. I will say this, yeah, you hold yourself accountable because you took the bait, or you should have been listening more closely. But man, this shit just seemed like double dutching. You kind of want to speak about it, then you don't want to do it. The fighter in you is making you speak about 15 to 20 million coming back, right? But in reality, you've been out the game. You ain't really trying to do it because you don't need the money, right? But like I said, they'll keep throwing that out there, throwing a little bait out there. Let's see what she said about Laila. Like, it's corny. It's the first time she said she supported Claressa, they should have left it alone there. They should have never asked about it again. But they continue to ask. I think after a while, fighters going to respond like fighters. You know what I'm saying? Got your 15 million now. Well, right. Consider means consider. But that's the thing, though. They're not going to say it to her. Shower. Like, look, I get it. Everybody got their way they say it. For me, it's like you enjoyed this because you got 2 videos on your channel, and they both Claressa Shields videos. So that's kind of telling, like, but I just feel like, I don't know, man. Like, you know how they going to do it, right? They ain't going to say if. They going to like, yo, she said you got 15 million. She'll fight you, right? And then here go Claressa, like a fighter. Okay, go 15 million. Oh, you still don't want to fight? And it's like, Laila, like, look, I'll go to receipts. I never said I would. She said I would consider it. So I get it, but I know them. Think about it. Like, for example, when I seen the videos, they was like, oh man, Laila says you get her 15, 20 million, she'll come back, right? They ain't like she said she'll consider it because they know that ain't juicy enough, right? So they're gonna make it seem like she said, oh, all I need is 15 and I'm coming back. And they know what they be doing. Shout out to Ron. What's good with it? You know what I mean? Because it's turning this shit, right? That's why I was like, it's better off not even asking her would she come back, because you have ill intent. When she answers this, they're looking to keep shit going, right? Oh shit, Laila says she need 15, 20 million. Then here go Claressa. Oh shit, Claressa, she got your 15, 20 million now. Laila, what's up? Like, and it just go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It'll go back and forth. That shit is, you know what I mean? It just is what it is. Will Chamberlain in this situation, Claressa's Kareem looking to egg shit on. Yeah, that's what they do, right? But my thing is, it's multiple ways to look at it. I ain't mad at neither one of these ladies, but I don't know. I will say this too. I ain't gonna lie. Laila kind of dragged it. She could have just said you're not gonna fight. Like, you ain't thinking about fighting, but you kind of you mentioned it on a couple of different occasions, and you created this illusion that it's a possibility that you will come back. She said that on more than one occasion too. So she played into it to a degree as well. Like, it wasn't like you was completely dismissing it. When people asked you, you will speak on it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, she's too. You would say she ain't knocking these girls out. I was like, it was a bunch of shit. But like I said, it's fighter stuff. I don't think neither one of these ladies did nothing wrong. And I ain't mad at neither one. It's all good.
And we are still waiting to hear a response.
What would you be proving by fighting and ultimately beating her if you went in there with her?
We love them both, man.
Just be proving to her that I'm a better fighter than her. That's all that really matters to me.
Do you realize now that this girl has been shadow boxing this whole time? I'm not in this with her. She has something to prove, not me. This is in her head.
It's about the disrespect that she gives toward me. And I work my butt off to get to where I am without having a famous father to get to where I am and to raise the bar for women's boxing. That's my issue with her. And if we were to fight each other in our primes, I would have still won. I would have knocked her out.
Everyone knows this woman has not been able to bust a grape up until now. It's actually hilarious to hear her talk about knocking me out. She'd be better off saying she'd outbox me or she'd run me out the ring or something like that. But knock me out? Imagine that. No, really. Imagine that. Look, I get it. She's obsessed with my knockout percentage. But at this point, she needs to stop promising.
They see, once they started doing the comeback video show, and now it's like now the powers that be, the show is on. Now they don't even gotta interview them no more. Now, shower, they could just sit back and be like, oh, now they're doing it. Here, Laila got a part 2. Now they're gonna be sitting around waiting for Claressa part 2. You know what I'm saying?
Focus on her own strengths, because that's not one of them, and that's okay. So I ignored her PR stunts the same way I always have.
We know you.
They never got a response from me regarding the fight. So then she decides to throw a couple more lies into the story.
We know, home girl.
Hey Claressa, how you doing today?
Laila and her representatives has told us no. Like, the answer is no. She doesn't want to fight, and that's fine. I have no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? I understand that she's scared. I'm moving on with my career, and I'm happy that she said no. I really didn't want to have to put the pause on her anyway. You know, she wants to be like in the public and keep her name tied to mine because I'm young and popping. But I'm Claressa Shields, and right now it's my time, and she wants to keep her name connected to mine to keep, selling whatever she's selling.
Clout thing, using your name.
It's absolutely clout.
Do you think she's scared to fight you?
Laila is scared to fight me, and I would be scared to fight me too. I get it.
Now she knows I'm not afraid of her. Nobody is. AB fights at 100.
It's not hating, man. I've heard that statement before. The people, don't look like, put it like this. If you got, it's only one Muhammad Ali. He looked at as the greatest. They called the man the GOAT. Her inheriting things or any good fortune because of who her father was, that comes with the territory. But in Laila's defense, she blazed her own trail. She put that work in. She fought them fights. She knocked those ladies out, right? So I don't think Claressa is hating, but in her mind, they had two different come-ups. Claressa fought tooth and nail for everything without the backing of having a father, right? Whereas Laila, you can't say that, she gonna always be treated or looked at a certain way being Muhammad Ali's daughter. But on top of that, she was so much more than that because she could actually fight. She actually was talented. and far more talented than just boxing. So shout out to Laila, but that's what Claressa's coming from, where she just had to struggle for everything. You get what I'm saying? And not saying Laila didn't, but I think their come-ups was different, but I don't respect either's path any less, right? I think, you know, different strokes for different folks. You know what I mean? Laila was blessed to have a Muhammad Ali as a father, but that didn't stop her from putting in the work. She still put in the work to earn the reputation that she has today. So if she was a person that was just skating by off the name of her dad, then maybe we could call that out. But she clearly put in work where you could look at her career and say she did her damn thing. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Laila. First, I had a South Pole fur coat on. No, that's terrible. Hannibal was good with it. She could be at 168 today. She was in her prime. Yeah, to a degree, Hannibal. Like you keep asking fighter questions, Hannibal. After a while, they're gonna talk like a fighter, right? And that's what I think. At the end of the day, is pride and competitive nature that's keeping them going back and forth. I don't think it's no real disdain for each other, because listen to what Laila been saying, and even in the second part and in the first one, it don't sound like it's no real hate. It sound like it was miscommunication. They got wires crossed, and then pride and ego intervene, and there you go. Now we here. But that's why I say, when you talk this shit, you don't got to side with neither one. I don't disagree with these ladies, man. I get it. You got your stance, and Claressa has hers. But in boxing, Claressa is popping. The days of yesteryear, Laila Ali had her day. Now it's just Claressa's. That's just the way it is now, right?
130 pounds, and she was willing to face her. Franchon gave her a tough fight and has been calling her out ever since. She's 1-1 with Marshall, who's eager for a rematch. Gabriel's dropped her and has been calling her out too.
Yeah, man. Franchon Cruz won't beat her in a rematch. Respect to Franchon. Like, she didn't get so super better. Like, I just don't think that's a fight she gonna win. It's a style thing. Hannah Gabriel's, she dropped her, but look at the rest of the fight. She got beat convincingly. Like, it wasn't like one of them fights where Claressa struggled. That might have been the only round Hannah Gabriel's won. So, yeah, I keep calling for a rematch, too, because Claressa the real deal. But, you know, and then she beat up Savannah Marshall. And Savannah Marshall is not calling for a rematch. She had to go over to the UK to get that. So, I just want to put it in its proper context. And my girl, Shadeja Green, just beat up Savannah Marshall, who built her career off an amateur win over Claressa that she never should have got. I'm just calling that part out. You know what I mean? That part out. Let's keep going, man. Shout out to Jamal. What's good?
Shadeja Green would be a great matchup, and she's on her hit list. Even MMA champion Chris Cyborg wants to step into the boxing ring to face her.
No, she don't. No, she don't. She approached Chris Cyborg to her face. Chris Cyborg don't want to fight her.
54-year-old Chevelle Hallback has been issuing challenges. Nobody is scared of her.
We're in generation.
Nah, they issuing challenges because they know they don't bring nothing to the table. Why would she fight Chevelle, whoever that was? Like, I guarantee you, if she said, how old is that? How old is she? She fight that girl, they're going to say she fought another bum. I can guarantee.
Now where the women fight each other, we don't duck each other. And back in her generation, that's all she did. So I'm sorry to disappoint you, but that's y'all champion.
Oh, but later that same day, wearing that same outfit, she says this.
She hasn't responded. He hasn't responded, and I feel like the answer is like a no.
All right, I know the lies. She never got an answer. And I know they wanted to create this narrative that I was scared and she lost track of her message points.
Claressa is the GOAT. Laila is the daughter of the GOAT, and she's Laila Ali in her own right. Claressa came up with that shit. She trademarked it, made it cool. She the GOAT. It's not no, you know, Laila is a real great, but Claressa is the GOAT for real. And if you ask me if they'd have fought prime for prime, I'd definitely going with Claressa. She's just a different type of different fighter to me. All that knockout shit, they be talking like it's about skills, man. I feel like her skills is head and shoulders above these ladies. Still would have been a good fight, but I would go
to
with
stay
Claressa
relevant because she's popping, and I just want to keep my name attached to hers.
Laila Ali, 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 Laila Ali is Laila Ali, Laila is Laila Ali, and Laila Ali, Laila Ali, but Laila is Laila. Me and Laila, Laila Ali, Laila Ali,
and I didn't respond to her stunts at all. Y'all know. Now you heard her say out her own mouth.
Chrissy Martin was a beast,
That was
Mike.
irrelevant. She didn't need me. She had so much going on, so many fights, so much money to be made. And I thought, great. But here she comes again.
Laila is first on my list. That's what I want first.
Okay.
But me and Laila has had some back and forth for some years now. And to me, there is no question about who the greatest woman of all time is. It's me.
It's you say. Age difference, obviously. 17 years in boxing is a significant age difference.
I think even Laila Ali in her prime couldn't beat me in the fight. And I think that she is great. She is great. You know, I think that she can fight. She's a bigger woman than me. She's taller. Actually, she's 5'11". I'm 5'8", 5'9". And she has, I mean, it say 24-0, but her record is 24-0, 21 knockouts, I believe. My record is 17-0 with, I think, 3 knockouts. Listen, Laila, it's not no hard feelings. I just want to know who the best is. And the only way to figure out who the best is to fight. We ain't got to keep talking. You don't have to keep.
Now, let me put this in perspective. This was before she lost the hope that I might fight her. So she tried to speak more respectfully and polished, and she did what her team told her. But then 2 months later, the mask came off again.
That's not going to happen.
Come on now, listen.
Did she turn the money down?
She did. Laila Ali is just Muhammad Ali's daughter. And
no, come on, we ain't going to do that.
No, that is right.
Come on, Laila can rumble, though.
She can't rumble like Ann Wolf. I said who's the best from that era. Ann Wolf would have knocked Laila Ali out. You know, she would have knocked Laila, oh, so pretty ass out. Laila, oh, so pretty ass out. That's the truth.
Now that was the real her. I've never
Yeah,
been
Jamal, I've seen Laila fights. I've seen her fights before.
concerned.
She just in my opinion, she's just not more skillful than Claressa. She's a really good fighter in her own right. I don't even want to get into the back and forth. She great, so is Claressa, but for my money, based on me watching them, Claressa just is a bit different. You know what I'm saying? 2 gold medals. Look at all the history she got on her side. She literally got to look and search for competition. She all the way up as high as she could go, searching for competition. So she you know, special, man. But I like them both, man. I like them both. Laila's a great actress. She beats Claressa, though. You would never know. How would you know? None of those girls that Laila was fighting is anything like Claressa Shields, man. Seriously. Boxing evolves, man. It don't go backwards, I don't think so. Claressa blazed the trail much differently. To me, she just got better skills. You know what I mean? People might like Laila more and you don't like the way Claressa speaks or her confidence, but to me, skill for skill, Laila's not a better fighter. That's just my opinion. She's still great, though.
With who was regarded as the best or the greatest or who had the most accolades or titles, I really haven't.
You've competed on so many high levels. What's it feel like to be an undefeated champ?
It feels good. I mean, anytime I think you work hard at your skill, you guys know how that is.
Absolutely.
And to be able to reach that level, you know, that peak of being one of the best, it's an amazing feeling. So.
Or the best.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Laila was proving, like, at that time that she was one of the absolute best fighters when she left the game. And that's what Claressa is. And instead of people appreciating Laila for the work she put in and the trail she blazed, they rather put them against each other. I told you, that's what they do all the time. Keep asking them about each other. It's old, man.
I'm happy just being one of. My father always said he was the best. That wasn't really my thing. My thing is I want to be the best in my weight class. I want to be undefeated, and I want to be a world champion. And those things I'm saying. So call it what you want to.
And that's what she did. Undefeated world champion. She beat ass and got up out of there and looked good. Looked like she still could be competing today.
I will say,
there's no way you can hate on Laila. Shout out
like my
to
father
her.
and so many greats before him, was an accomplishment that I will always be proud of. Every female
me too.
fighter
I'm
who
with you,
wins a
Shao. I like
WBC title
Ann
receives her
story.
belt with my face displayed on it. Now that truly is something special to me. So, did her plan work? Did she make me mad enough to come out of retirement after 18 years and start training again to make her dream of fighting me and having a big payday courtesy of Laila Ali come true? Absolutely not. After years of blatant lies and vile disrespect, making unsolicited negative remarks about me, questioning the legitimacy of my boxing legacy, and having the audacity to cross the line by disrespecting my deceased father, trying to use his name to discredit his daughter.
Listen, Muhammad Ali would never. Her daddy would never. Her daddy would never. Maybe she don't have that in her genes.
She will not be rewarded with the opportunity to share the ring with me or anything else. There's your answer. When I was still active, I held boxing in the highest regard. It's what I did full time. I put all of my energy and focus into it. I wasn't distracted, trying to do a little of this and a little of that. I was locked in, dedicated, disciplined, mastering my craft. I had the best of the best. Excellent trainers, including Buddy McGirt, Roger Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather Sr., who all held me to a very high standard. Boxing is in my DNA, and it will always be my first love. Now, after all this she's put me through, I would never partner or collaborate with her on anything. Now, I've seen some comments from people saying,
hey, man, I ain't gonna lie. She could have said this shit without these 2 videos. I ain't gonna lie. She stretched that shit out. She definitely could have said no after the end of the first video. I don't have a problem with it, but that's really what it boils down to. When he really, like, their business is their business. Their gripes with each other or their gripes had nothing to do with me. But the only reason I would entertain this at all, because I really did think maybe it was a chance they could have got him to fight. Because saying you would consider it, you never was saying no when you was being asked. You kind of let it dangle out there. I think you kind of milked it for what it is, man. Call it what it is, but you said all of this to say you're not fighting her because she disrespected you, what she put you through. I don't really agree with that. Somebody put me through some shit, I'm going to want to beat their ass. I ain't going to lie to you, especially if I can and I'm going to get paid some millions to do it. I ain't going to, that's just me. I would want to beat your ass. That seemed like the wrong reasons to say you don't want to fight somebody because of them talking shit, running their mouth, thinking they could beat you, and then you could just show them. But I think with Laila is simply because she's been out the game so long. I don't think she desires to do it. So I don't think she's scared of ducking or none of that. But I know she could have said that a long time ago, though, about not fighting her. She kind of let it be a thing that she wouldn't. Yeah, it is what it is, though.
She's been so quiet, ever since I put out part 1. Maybe she's finally going to take some responsibility and try to do better. But in reality, she's been running her same predictable playbook, misleading and deceiving the public. Her team has been busy trying to clean up the mess she's made over these years. They're literally running paid online ads with old footage of her signing her first contract and touting the Bible. Will she be taking any responsibility for her actions or just keep pretending? The bottom line is, she crossed a line that can never be uncrossed. She showed me and the world who she really is. And like Maya Angelou said, when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Now, just as I told her many years ago when she reached out to me for advice and I gave it to her freely, I encouraged her to build a brand on integrity and respect and surround herself with good people.
Laila Ali told me to build my brand, a good brand, and a brand that I want to represent and stand for. And she said, have good people behind me who I trust, Laila Ali.
As a boxer, I was unapologetically confident and I believed I couldn't be beaten. And I proved it every time I stepped into the ring. As an entrepreneur, I've consistently carried that same mindset forward through the brand and the businesses that I've built from the ground up. Let's get real laser focused for a moment. All started back in 2018 when I went on The Breakfast Club to promote my cookbook. Her record was 8-0 with 2 knockouts. Now remember, she and I were on good terms at the time. I even mentioned her and said nice things about her. Now, during the interview, I was asked, would I make a comeback to boxing? I said I wasn't planning on making a comeback.
There you go. Why the fuck keep asking them about each other? You should have just told them to stop asking you about the girl.
I didn't feel there was anyone out there who would give me a real challenge.
She wasn't
That's
coming
how I
back.
felt. Well, she heard that and got in her feelings.
Never was.
Because she felt that I should see her as a challenge.
Her saying, oh, there's not nobody good enough at 168, my weight class, that could give her a challenge when I'm the #1 in my weight class. And, I'm just like, nah. Like, I'm the best female boxer that I've ever seen. And, if Laila Ali wants to come back, we can rumble. We can go. You're not going to come back and beat me. You know what I'm saying? Like, this can happen. I just don't like the disrespect. I never used her name to try to be like, try to call her out of retirement. It's basically like she talking about she can marry.
Yeah, that's what started. They keep on asking. I'm like, damn, stop asking these ladies about it.
She just gonna beat me.
That's corny to do that. They even ask her, what do you think a fighter gonna say if you ask Laila, what can she beat Claressa? What's she supposed to say? She supposed to, nah, Claressa whoop my ass. Like, you get me? That's so, the first time they ever was asked about each other, that they was already trying to plant that seed to get one of them to respond just like a fighter would, so they can take it back to the other one. Oh, she said this. And then before you know it, they doing exactly what they doing now. That's why I said I'm not surprised. I seen this shit a mile away. I'm not faulting neither one of these ladies. Hopefully they figure it out.
If she decided to.
And people think that I start the beef.
How did the relationship sour?
She goes on this interview and says, oh, I would come out of retirement, but there's no one good enough to give me a challenge.
So the one thing we both agree on is how this started. Now let me tell you why I didn't see her as a challenge. At the time, I had been retired from boxing about 11 or 12 years. 24-0, 21 knockouts, 5 world titles, right? I literally retired from boxing because I ran out of competition. It's public information. I would have to be inspired to make a comeback, and I didn't see anybody out there.
I ain't gonna lie, you ain't fight Ann Wolf, you ain't run out of competition, but I'm gonna just keep
inspired
going.
by, including her. I know she's an Olympic gold medalist, but let's not forget, in
Two-time,
Olympic boxing,
two-time,
you're
Laila,
going up against
two-time queen.
amateurs, not professionals. I saw her fight as an amateur, and I saw her fight as a professional, and I didn't feel that she would be competition for me. In fact, you know what? Let her tell you exactly what I mean.
So again, you said the girl wouldn't be competition. That's where it started. You admit, you just said that. You said, and then you gave a weak ass explanation. I'm not gonna lie, it's no knock on Laila, but you gave a weak ass explanation as to why you didn't see her as a challenge. So at the end of the day, she responded like a fighter. You didn't have to say that. And she basically, you said she wasn't good enough, said she not knocking out these girls and what you would do to her. You threw the bait out there. She took it, went as far as getting that money up, and then you made her out to be some type of bad guy for wanting to smoke that you kind of said. You put her name. You said you would do this to her. She ain't a challenge. That's a shot. That's where it started at. Didn't she say that's what we agreed? That's where it started at. You said you didn't see her as a challenge. You're not wrong for that, but you had to understand, I think Claressa responded like a fighter. She didn't respond with a bunch of personal attacks. She was like, all right, you get me? All right, you said this. I ain't no challenge. What's up? So that's the only way where I like it, where I think they could have just fought. You know what I mean? Could they just fought?
Yes, I would.
If it was like
2
that.
knockouts in 10 fights.
Yep.
Why is that?
Because women only go 2 minute rounds. Because women only go 2 minute rounds.
All of the women who have been collecting knockouts got them.
Claressa not turning over punches and such out, even if she doesn't mean she'll be a KO artist, right? Yeah, man. So I think that's what it was. Like, Laila's still not wrong for what she said, but that's what sparked it. You saying she wasn't a challenge for you. So and I'm glad I went through this and she said that out of her own mouth, that's where they agreed. You went on and said she wouldn't be a challenge. You got to know a fighter going to respond like a fighter, just like Laila was responding. Like, can't nobody F with me. You couldn't F with me when I was there. They can't F with me now. That's how Laila was coming, right? That's why I'm saying she's not wrong for it. She's not wrong. That's how a fighter's supposed to talk. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, man, fighters, two alpha females, two of the best. Laila was one of the absolute best in her era, and it's the same thing with Claressa, and I just appreciate both of them. So I would rather this not even happen. Shout out to both.
2 minute rounds.
That's the main reason. As you seen from my last fight, me turning pro with only 10 fights, you have to learn how to fight as a professional fighter. And when I came from the amateurs to the pros, I thought everything was the same. I'm like, I'm gonna do the same stuff I did in the amateurs. But training with Coach John David showed me that amateur boxing compared to professional boxing and punching is completely different. Mm-hmm. Amateur boxing compared to professional boxing and punching is completely different. These last what, 2 years, he has shown me so much. And from when you see my fight against Hammer, we only worked together for maybe 6 months. And then you see my fight with Habazine, just the body shots, how I can pick my shots now, how powerful and sharp I am. All that had to be changed. So when it comes to the knockouts, I've stunned every girl I've ever boxed against out of my 10
it's over
fights.
now. Facts.
Toward the end of the round,
over. They ain't fighting.
But when they only have to get
and
beat
forth.
up for 2 minutes and then go back and rest for a minute, it's not enough time for me to break them down some more.
She's still trying to learn how to put her punches together and fight like a professional. I've been knocking opponents out since my pro debut, my very first fight. I have more knockouts than she has wins. She started all of this with me. because I didn't see her as a challenge for me. Here we are in 20.
Well, there you go. She said it again. She started all of this because I didn't see her as a challenge to me. So, yeah, you always speak like a fighter, but you didn't have to say she's not a challenge. You could have said you'll beat her, but she said she won't even be a challenge, and that's bullshit. That's bullshit. You had some tough fights in your career. You had a couple fights in your career that was close. It wasn't you had a couple. Claressa don't really do close fights. Yeah, she got knocked down once, but she don't do close fights. I don't know, man. Two great women, but I just hate to see it go to this, man, because they ain't fighting at the end of the day.
25, and she's only added one more knockout. She's still trying to learn how to throw punches and fight like a professional.
I think that I'm so good that I'm hard on myself because I should be knocking these girls out. If I can go in there and win unanimous decisions, I'm always asking myself after the fight, why didn't you get the knockout? How come didn't the knockout come? I got all the skills and the power and everything. I just have to figure it out and put it all together.
I would have knocked her out.
I really want to become the full potential fighter that I want to be. Like, I think people now, like, you know, you talking about full potential. You got 13 real titles. Like, how much more greater can you be? It's like, I can start sleeping people, you know. I can get some knockouts on my record.
Yeah, she can knock me out. Now, maybe someday she'll discover her own identity and who she is truly meant to be without riding my coattails or the Ali name. I am one of one, and this lane is closed.
She is one of one. That's for
I did
sure.
this all myself. There's no camera crew here. There's no script writer. There's no hair and makeup. It's just me and my iPhone and my ring light. My setup. It was worth the simple gesture of creating a free YouTube page and Instagram page where I can house this content so the truth can live right alongside all the lies that have been spread all these years. I'm not monetizing my pages. This was never about a fight for me. If I would have simply said I wasn't going to fight her in the beginning, no one would have listened to the truth about what's really been going on all these.
No, we wouldn't have gave a fuck, because the only reason people was here because they thought you would fight her, because you know you threw the bait talking about that 15 to 20 million. You said it, and this is just my only rant. You said it. You didn't think they were going to get that money. They got that money, and then you made it about her being obsessed with you. I don't respect none of that. I'm not even going to lie. I ain't mad at her. She ain't did nothing wrong. But, bro, this the fight business. You were actively taking little shots here or there at an active fighter, one of the most decorated female boxer in the history of the sport. You was taking little shots. She responded like a fighter, saying she wanted to fight you. As it got dragged along, it got a little more personal. And, you know, that's where I kind of exit the conversation. I don't have nothing to do once they started taking jabs at each other. But initially, like she said she's not even a challenge to her. Claressa responded because of that. She said it twice. She said it again toward the end. So I feel comfortable knowing that I don't think neither one did nothing wrong. But if you want to be honest, the first shots was thrown by Laila because she just admitted it when she sat up on the interview and said she's not even a challenge for it. Imagine a two-time gold medalist and one of the best female athletes that you've seen in the sport of boxing not being a challenge for you. So she's still within her rights to say it because she's speaking like a fighter or a former fighter. Once a fighter, always a fighter. But that's the only thing I didn't like. She sat up here and dragged this out the whole time knowing she wasn't going to fight her. And she know it because she pretty much admitted to it by saying, if I would have just came out and said I wasn't going to fight her, nobody would have listened to the truth. We don't care about all the other stuff. Laila, respectfully, because I'm not siding with neither one of y'all. That's a cat fight. Y'all got that. But we was only following along because you threw the bait and you milked it. That's the only thing I will critique her on. You milked it knowing you would never fight her, but you had this illusion for a long time that you would. And then you made this 2-part series, only 2 videos on your YouTube channel, and it's with Claressa. So I don't know, man. That shit you kind of dragged it, but I still love you though. Still love you. You ain't did nothing wrong. I don't got a bad word to say, but she enjoyed it. She milked it. And by the way, those 2 videos she put together were very, put together well. Very well. Shout out to Laila. She's still more than Muhammad Ali's daughter, though. She's still more than that. She put it, you know what I mean? I will always give her that respect for doing so. So she had fun with it, but ain't nobody's wrong at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I love me some Claressa, but like I said, I think if people knew from the beginning that she wasn't going to fight, I don't think nobody would have cared. You get me? Like, think about it. And maybe that was the smart way to do it, like to get your attention with a part 1, give you a part 2 to keep you going. So, but she knew the whole time she wasn't going to fight her. So you could have said that. And I think that would have deaded stuff. Because at that point, think about it. If you say, instead of saying, consider it and all of that stuff, if you'd have just be like, you know what, I've been out the game this long. I'm a mother now. I had my time in the sun. I'm not fighting her. At that point, anything Claressa says when she says your name, now it looks like she obsessed because you already let it be known that she wouldn't fight you. That's just my opinion. She could have handled it the way she did it, but to me, if I had a preference, I would have rather seen her say, "Look, I ain't fighting her. I've been out the game over 15. What she say? Closer to 20 years now. No, I'm not coming back to fight her." And I think, like I said, anything Claressa would have said in regards to speaking her name, it would have looked like she really was obsessed. But fact of the matter is, based on what you said, you said she wasn't a challenge, and that's where she responded from. So if you challenge a fighter by saying they not a challenge, them speaking that they are, I don't think is a bad thing. So for me, neither lady is wrong because they didn't did nothing to each other. They had, this, sometimes people fall out. She felt like Claressa took things out of context, and you could listen to Claressa's side. It's the same thing. At the end of the day, when listening to both parts of this for Laila and then listening to Claressa's, they really don't have beef. It's not beef. They don't have beef with each other. It's just a misunderstanding that went this far because they alpha females, and I'm sticking to that. So much love to the queens, and I rock with them. Zoom versus my dog. What's good with it, bro? He said, "Why ain't trick or treat?" Ron Shields is the obsessed one. She don't got no reason to be obsessed though, man. We got to stop tricking ourselves. Like, she's speaking like Claressa need her to make a payday. Claressa already made more than $1 million for a payday. She's made money in the sport of boxing that Laila ain't made. I'm talking about for fighting. You get what I'm saying? There's more money in boxing now than there's ever been. That's not a comparison to Laila, but there's no need to be obsessed. She's great in her own right, and Claressa Shields is too. She's the most decorated female boxer in the sport, in the history of the sport. She has not one reason to be obsessed, but I do think she really wanted to smoke. And could I blame her because you sat up on a public platform and you said she's no challenge for you? No. And you specifically said the girls at 68, the weight class that she was at. You didn't say another weight class where she didn't reside. You said the weight class that she was at. And I'm gonna still maintain that because she said that's where the problem started. Claressa responded like a fighter. So nobody's wrong. If you say I'm not a challenge and I press your bumper because I want to show you that I am a challenge, and you say otherwise, like all that other stuff is just dragging us along, bro. You pretty much said what you said, and that's just what it is. I had to catch myself. So like I said, man, I rock with these ladies, man. Nobody's wrong, but she could have been said she wasn't going to fight her, and it would have been better off than you taking little subtle shots, saying she fight like an amateur. She's not a challenge for you. None of these girls could beat you, and you only targeted her weight class. So it is what it is. And now I'm hearing Amanda Serrano taking little shots, which I really don't care for. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Fact of the matter is, if these women ain't gonna beat Claressa Shields in the ring, I don't care about one-upping her on social media. I don't care about who got more money. The only reason I was entertained slightly by any of this is because I thought it was a possibility because of the way Laila made it sound, and she dragged it along. And I'm not the only one saying it. I'm seeing a lot of people saying it now. She's saying what we all knew pretty much. Oh, she wasn't gonna fight her. You could have said that a long time ago, and I think it would have died down naturally. So we'll see now, man. I think after this point, she put a bow on it, though. I think Claressa Shields, if she responds and make a part 2, it shouldn't be no more parts after that. Respect to these ladies, but it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Fair justice, should we be upset with Floyd saying it now? Saying what? Hey, Ron, I don't give a fuck if it sound like I've been choosing a side. That's what's wrong. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Did I say any bad word about Laila Ali? So I don't give a fuck if it sounds like I'm picking a side. So what? So what? She fucking dragged it. You could call it picking a side. I'm telling you what I feel about it. She did. She said it out her own mouth. If I would have been said I wasn't going to fight her, then y'all wouldn't have been paying attention to the truth. She fucking dragged it for 2 videos. Shut up. It's almost an hour long. It's almost a half an hour there, and then the other one was 20-something minutes. Shut up about a side, man. That's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all weird, man. I don't have to agree with neither one. I've just told you I respect both of them, but she fucking dragged it. She know what she did. She dragged it. The fact of the matter is, the reason we're talking about Laila Ali, we're not talking about cookbooks, recipes, none of that other shit that she's saying she's successful in, and I'm not knocking it. But that's not what we talking about. We talking about what? Boxing. And who's relevant in boxing right now? Claressa Shields. So true fact of the matter is, there's no Claressa Shields. She wouldn't be relevant to no boxing conversation. So all this obsessed shit, she can't be obsessed with somebody when that person no longer is relevant actively in the sport. And rightfully so. She ain't been here in about 20 years. She put her work in. There's no way you could take anything from Laila. But I said what I said, man. That's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all sensitive. I don't give a fuck about no sides. I don't know these ladies. I'm not on either one of their side. But I'm going to stand on this. Do I think Claressa Shields would beat her any day of the week? Prime for prime. Do I think Claressa Shields would beat her? Yes. Now, let me guess. I'm picking a side, right? Shut up, man. This shit is boxing, man. Learn to just listen. Just tune in. Listen, bro. I can see if I'm up here bashing Laila like, yeah, man, you the one. You talking about Claressa Shields is obsessed. Did you hear me say Laila was obsessed with anybody? No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. You saying that weird ass shit. Shut up. Damn, man. Shut your ass up. Nah, it ain't about being sensitive. You just got to shut the hell up. Don't tell me what it sound. I don't give a fuck what it sound like to you. I really don't. I don't like people like you. Just listen to the conversation. Shut your ass up and sit in the back and learn something. I don't give a damn how you feel and what you think about a side. I'm telling you what it is. That's my only gripe. She dragged it out when she could have said she's not fighting her. Simple and plain. Now you got a problem with that? Go punch the air. Trey Styles. Yeah, I know what I got to do, and I'm about to do it. I got you. Say no more. You only got to ask once. You only got to ask once. Show ass out of here, goofy. Man. Show ass out of here, man. Get your weird ass on. Now you won't do no more type. Goofy, man. Show ass out of here. I always one fucking weirdo that don't support, just talking. Shut your ass up. Tired of you weird ass dudes. And I go for anybody that got a problem. I can't be perfect. You're not going to agree with everything I say. I don't give a fuck about this side shit. They're strangers to me. I don't know neither one of them. I don't know neither one, but I feel like one is the better fighter. That's it. That's all. I didn't have not one bad word to say about Laila, but this little bitch nigga got something to say. Shut your whole ass up. Now you go create another account to come back. Now he ain't gonna be back in 10 minutes. He done. He done. I don't even want him in here. Shut your weird ass up. Stupid. Ron. Your ass up. Get up out of here, man. Stage left for your goofy ass. I hate people that don't know how to just listen to a conversation, bro. Just listen. Shut your ass up. And I'm standing on what I said, and I don't give a fuck who don't like it. She milked it. You don't like the fact that I said she milked it? She knew full well she wasn't never going to fight her. That's what Claressa Shields was talking about. She tried to one-up her with all the little videos and shit. Nobody cared about that. We only cared because we thought a fight would come out of it. That's it. It's the only reason we gave a damn. That's it. She told on herself. And if you real, you'll acknowledge where I'm coming from. You don't got to agree with me, but you gotta hear it out. She sat here and told you that if I would have been said I wasn't gonna fight her, y'all wouldn't have listened to the truth. That's the same thing. So she stretched it out to 2 videos. We didn't need to know all that petty shit. I didn't care about none of that. That's why I didn't really have an opinion on none of it. When I had an opinion, it was about her saying she wasn't a challenge. You spoke about an active boxer, one of the most accomplished one in the sport. You said she wasn't a challenge for you, and you spoke about her weight class specifically. You could have spoke about any other weight class. You chose the weight class where she reside, and then went on to say how she wouldn't be a challenge. So she got right to challenging you, and then you stretched it out like you a victim. That's the only thing I don't like. Neither one of them are victims. Neither one of them are obsessed because they're both successful. Laila don't have no reason to be obsessed with Claressa and vice versa. But at the end of the day, she know what she did. She milked this shit. She wouldn't be mentioned in no boxing conversation currently if it wasn't with the thought of her fighting Claressa. Tell me where else? When the last time you heard Laila Ali name in a boxing conversation? I'll fucking wait. Tell me when. They've been doing this weak ass shit for years, and I said it. The media was doing it, and then after a while, both of the ladies, like two alpha males, they both took the bait, and it started being like little subtle shots to like direct. I know it. I was there. She just documented all of it. Nothing she showed in either of these videos was some shit I never seen. I promise you. I've been here the whole time. I watched Claressa Shields' pro debut, her Olympic run. I've seen all this shit. I've been watching the entire shit. And I always felt like, why are they asking either of them about each other in any competitive way, knowing Laila is 15 or more years out the game when they first started asking her? You get what I'm saying? Come on, man. They had that shit in their plans the whole time, and now they get to sit back and watch two of the greatest women of the sport argue with each other. And guess what, y'all? They not even gonna fight. Miss me with that shit. I ain't pick no side. I picked boxing. My shit was about boxing. She said something like a fighter. She got responded to like a fighter. The minute Claressa says she a fighter, she should have said, yo, you know what? I ain't fighting you. But she fucking milked it and tried to make it seem like somebody was just being obsessed with her. Nah, the whole time you making it seem like it's a chance that you'll be willing if the money is right. You said that on more than one occasion, and I know she did. She know what she did, bro, and I ain't saying she wrong for it, but she milked it. Her name would not be relevant today, I mean, in any boxing conversation if it's not attached to potentially fighting Claressa. Now tell me I'm lying. Tell me any other name in boxing. Do y'all ever ask yourselves why they picked Claressa Shields? They didn't pick no other woman in boxing to put Laila up against. Why is that? Oh, Laila's father call himself, well, they call Laila's father what? The GOAT, right? And don't nobody refute and argue that. But guess what Claressa called herself? The GOAT, right? Oh, so Ali ain't here. What? We could start a beef. This really should have been the GOAT. Come on, you start hearing stupid shit. Nah, she's the GOAT because she's the daughter of the GOAT. Then you start hearing like we could get two of the greatest women of the sport to argue and go back and forth. And guess what, y'all? We not even gonna make no fight at the end of it. Man, miss me with that. I sided with boxing. I was talking about boxing. I had no negative narratives for Laila besides her milking and dragging it. And that's not a negative thing. That's not me dissing her or none of that. But none of this shit in these two videos was about her cookbooks, spices, or whatever else she's into. This was boxing. This is those fans, all them views. Those are people that was thinking that in one of those videos, she probably was going to say, yeah, she a fighter. She would have been said that shit years ago, a long time ago. I guarantee you this shit would have been dead. She know what that's the only thing I critique her on. Not just saying you wouldn't fight her and letting your ego kind of drive this narrative to this point, knowing y'all never was going to fight. Neither one of y'all is obsessed with each other or jealous and none of that. It's competition. You was the best. You felt like you was the best, absolute best at your time. And Claressa Shields feel like she the best at her time. That's all that is. It ain't shit Laila Ali could buy herself that Claressa Shields can't. Miss me with the jealousy shit. And she got way more accolades. Miss me with that. Them women are set. They don't need to fight each other. And they don't need for shit. They made it. They successful. But like I said, man, anybody that asks Claressa Shields and them about fighting each other already had the intent to stir some shit up. They know what it is. The hell, you keep asking a damn Jordan about a Kobe. What you think he's gonna say? Vice versa, RIP to Kobe. You keep asking Kobe about LeBron. What you think he gonna say? What he gonna say? Dudes, you think, oh no, she better than me. Claressa better than me. Yeah, she'd beat my ass. You know what I'm saying? Like every now and then, a fighter or an athlete to speak like that and be that humble. But more times than not, especially if it's an undefeated fighter, man, what Laila look like saying somebody gonna beat her if they ain't never done it? I don't expect her to say nothing, but she did take the little shot when she said she ain't talented or something about her talent, the power, and then she said she ain't talented enough to give her a challenge. That shit was wild. Yeah, that dude, he just pissed me off with that. So I can pick your side. Shut up, dickhead. Tired of you, man. Listen, man. I side with boxing, not no fighters. These people are strangers to me. I support them, but I ain't siding with one over the other. That's their personal situation. I left it with boxing. In terms of boxing, yeah, I'm with Claressa because she was really with the smoke and Laila wasn't the whole time. That's what I'll say. My only issue, she really knew she wasn't going to fight her. She knew it. Claressa was dead serious, and then she even tried to make it seem like she didn't really have the money. When Claressa said we had the $15 million for you in escrow, and you didn't want it. That's all I'm saying. She knew she wasn't going to fight her, bro. She knew that. Right now, you remove Claressa Shields out of the equation. Do you hear anybody talking about Laila Ali for anything? No. No. But you taking pictures with Katie Taylor, Amanda Serrano, then they making little funny, weird captions. Oh, we're the real ones and the pretty this and that. Come on, man. Come on, man. They've been trying to slight Claressa her entire time. Man. That's why she got that energy. They out here trying to give other people the nickname woke, knowing that's her shit. She earned it. Laila even said her and her dad are flattered. They think it's cute. They think it's dope. Right? Ain't that what she said? Come on, man. But then they got MVP versus Claressa Shields. You got Jake Paul using some Amanda Serrano like a force field to shield and try to put her over a pedestal, you know, over Claressa. And then you got people like we don't see that shit. Claressa ain't had no 3 losses to the same person. And that should have never happened. That right there, you don't need no fights to know who's the better female. And I don't have no problem saying it. Amanda Serrano, great. But Claressa Shields is different. Different. And I don't care how they feel. That's the problem. They be wanting you to just bow down and say all the fighters before her was better. Nah, that is one of the most talented female athletes I've ever put my eyes on, in my opinion. She is different. That's what you can see. Don't believe me? Look at the fights. Look at her career. Look at the success she had as an Olympian. I mean, could you think of anybody else that blazed the trail like that? Damn near every time she fights, she making some type of history. Is another accolade that she racking up. She literally about to run out of the competition that Laila claimed she ran out of when she was boxing. And I'll say it's a couple of names that she didn't fight, but I wouldn't say she ducked nobody. You know what I mean? Laila was it, man. It's always going to be somebody that you didn't fight, but I respect her career, her hustle, her post-career after, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing bad to say, but I kept it boxing. She milked the situation because she did. She made 2 long-ass, drawn-out videos to tell you, no, she ain't fighting. And she could have did this shit a long time ago. That's all I'm saying, bro. She know that. Respect to her, though. I ain't had people be too sensitive. I could see if I said something bad about her, like, yeah, man, she's obsessed, like you saying. I ain't say none of that. I don't get into that catty shit. I kept it boxing. I'm like, damn, so you really said all of this to not fight her. You get me? They gonna get it, man. They gonna learn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I hear by her, I'm gonna say this again so we could be done with it. By her saying she would consider it. Did she even consider the money up? Did she consider, or did she try to downplay it and make it seem like she ain't had the money? She didn't even consider it. So she see, y'all forcing it. She ain't consider it though. I'm gonna say she ain't consider the money. She said no the entire time. When did she consider it? She didn't consider it. You know what I mean? She didn't consider it. Shout out to Will. Appreciate you, bro. But that's all, man. It's all love. But lastly, before we get out of here, man, double tap the screen, support the grind before we go. And I seen this and I like it. I love it. I love it. I got my eyes on you, Janibek. I like it. Terence Crawford out here getting his just due, his awards and stuff. You know what I mean? He had TSA on his belt. You know what I mean? It was all enamored with the belt. Hold on, let me where the clip at? Where the clip? Where it at? It's a short one. Where it at? With Crawford. Terence Crawford. Hold on.
Johnny,
Hold on.
we're here next. Looking for you. Looking for December 6th, how you gonna do it?
I got my eyes on you, Janibek. Good luck.
Yes, got my eyes on you, Janibek. So I like that, man. I like that. Look like it could be a potential next fight for Terence Crawford if he beats Lara. But you know that's a good fight to watch. You can't count Lara out. He's just somebody that withstood the test of time. He's aged like wine within the sport of boxing. And he's in a interesting space. He's been knocking everybody out. So, but I do think Janibek got the edge. Obviously, younger, fresher. Lara got a lot of miles on him. Janibek is who they say he is. He should find a way to get past Lara. Not saying it'd be easy, but he should find a way. BD said Crawford's a pound great. Didn't think he would beat Canelo, but he schooled him. Yeah, I knew he would beat Canelo. And shout out to Paid in Full, man. So yeah, man, just that considerate, she milked it, and she let you know that. You know what I'm saying? That considerate shit kind of was like, she never considered it. You said no, and you knew it was going to be no the whole entire time, bro. You ain't want to fight her. You know what I mean? And I think if she wasn't as good, if Claressa wasn't as good, and this is just my opinion, then she would have considered it. If Claressa wasn't who she said she was, then I think she would have considered it. But I think it's too risky being that Claressa is actually who she says she is. And that don't make Laila scary. It's just an unnecessary risk, too. I mean, I think Bud Lara might be more interesting. Could be. Nah, Lara a real one, man. Lara a dog, man. You can't count that dude out. You can't count him out. You'll mess around and lose counting Lara out. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't even gonna hold you. You mess around and lose counting Lara out. I ain't gonna lie to you. But shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate y'all pulling up on this Good Friday. Pardon me for my little Just Do rant. I just had to. People be weird, man. I just be trying to have conversations and it always be one. Oh, you pick the side. Always understand something over here, bro. We pick boxing, not no side. We pick the winner and that's it. We pick the winner, we pick boxing, we pick the truth. You know what I'm saying? So with that, I make sure y'all enjoy the rest of this Good Friday. I appreciate all the support. Shout out to the family. We might pull up tomorrow and do a Saturday stream. We might do a Sunday stream too. But now, I'll let y'all enjoy the rest of this night, man. Shout out to No Evidence, man. Mike Kirkland, Kyle Coolett, Clean Lisa, Jay Peasy, No Evidence, Paid in Full, and the rest of the gang. I appreciate y'all, man. I'll see all y'all tomorrow. Peace.
Representing Brick City, Shakur!
Finding those levels, too. Look at that four-punch combination.
It's a masterclass right now from Shakur Stevenson. That's what you're seeing. A masterclass.
And Shakur meets him with straight left hand.
Oh, there's a knockdown score with the left hand. From Patterson, New Jersey, please welcome the sweet Terminator,
Make sure y'all subscribe to Jusdueboxing, the best boxing talk. It's probably the most unbiased channel on YouTube. Right now, we're going to give him his Just Do. Shout out to my brother Just Do.